I mean, fuck it, free advertisement, so who the fuck am I? I'm the guy tryna fly by most. I gotta drive my ride, I boast. You ever eye my side piece, don't? Cause I got a piece on my side, no, I don't. I got my CD on repeat, cause the beats beat that suck. Power up like DBZ, no GT, that sucked. Except for Super Saiyan 4, that shit was fire, fire as fuck. So when I release an MP3, better retweet and love. I'm officially meta, better get the 4 walls. War calls, more fall. Popcorny rappers like Orval, Red and Baka hotter than the core, y'all. I can switch a style up. Spit as slow as dial up. Watch you fidget getting riled up. It'll take a while, but I'm spitting vile, bruh. You would never believe that I sucked when I first rap. Now all I ever get is love, and I earned that. All this sweat, tears, and blood, fans return that. Look at all this shit I've done, I can't turn back.
You know, in hip-hop, I think we don't take enough time to just enjoy what we're doing. I think we focus so much on being serious, you know, being lyrical and being talented that we don't even stop to just think about how great the shit we do is. And I'm gonna try to change that perspective. So let's do this.
Yeah, I've been giving everything inside my heart, and all my music can be solo. Master of the art, whether light or dark, day or night inside my dojo. Can I pull some bitches, split the witness like a boat? Homie, that's a row-row. All my fans be watching me like a body cam or a GoPro. They don't. Doesn't really matter what beat I beat up, cause the industry shows me no love, just like Vegeta. Except for Dragon Ball Super, they kinda been, really been giving my boy love, so you rappers better play dead like a zombie with a toy gun. Man, I live with my music, so live it to do it. The gift to rip terrific, it's a given to you. Gotta work dependent till your hand is falling off, and then you feel the genius spitting through you. Nobody told me like ever that I would be killing it. I'm living my life for the minute, I'm giving it relevant. Damn it, I'm murdering beats, you can hear him in the streets like a megaphone on an elephant. Man, I'm just so real, catch me in the back, chillin' with your mom, drinking nigga bombs with the baker on. Talk about the son, shitty rapper songs, yo, shitty rapper songs, dude. I really didn't want to, had to put you on blast, but if I get basic, it's back upon you.
And I think it's really important that, you know, we get these opportunities to still be topical and still be able to flex your abilities musically, but I think it's so important to also be able to just say what you want to, even if it isn't, you know, super crazy topical or anything, like fuck Dragon Ball, you know?
Gotta get another try while I'm popping off. Blasting off on a rap song like Team Rocket Jaw. Scatter your ashes to the mist like I got Brock involved. I'm like a midget playing T-ball, I can't knock it off. Me and my team, we see past a lot. Energy seething, we had to stop. All I'm trying to say is it's fucking bullshit that the legendary Super Saiyan Brawly's trigger word was Kakarot!
I'm about to beat the brakes off of your bitch ass. You got no class, and your girl, when she gets so passed all around the room like an old flask. I could even do better with old raps on an old Mac as an old man. Every time I spit a verse, it's so potential. You was thinking I was Gohan, ready for Rohan, ready for war plans, ready for anyone thinking they got dope, man. Consider this your final warning. You should take your chips and get up out the dough, man. Grab your coat, man. We give no hand. Anybody who be rapping so bland, I don't give a fuck. I'm having fun and I am free. You waiting, then you is no fan.
Hello. Oh, are we? Okay, there we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Sunday Tuesday.
Is it
Tuesday?
It's Titty Tuesday.
Yeah, yes, my favorite day of the week. Titty Tuesday. Welcome back. It was a modest twerk. Oh, is it Twerking Tuesday? Twerking and Titty Tuesday. Okay, let's get a large.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What's going on, everyone? How we doing out there? Happy favorite day of the week. Titty Tuesday and Hump Day Wednesday are my favorites.
Wait, but what if it's not good?
then we're going to have one either way, and either way I will eat it.
Okay.
I don't know. Can't.
Oh, I don't like that. No, why is this even here?
Than I always say.
Oh, jeez, Louise. This is not okay.
Fantastic way to start the show. I legit thought it was Sunday for like 10 minutes. It is not. You can twerk titties. That's true. Jolama says I have titties. So that's also good.
Yes. They should be soapy.
Big fan of titties in this house. Hammond Bean says I like titties. Big fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big fans of titties. What's going on, everyone? How we doing out there? Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a lovely, fantastic day out there today. And I had a little conversation with Miss Sin earlier today. And we thought that with Chantel's very odd stream she did yesterday.
Yeah.
It was very weird. She was very unhappy.
Yeah.
She was quite the unhappy camper. And with, again?
Better out than I always say.
Oh,
Terrible.
Ricky is a national treasure. I always say. Let me pull these up real quick. AYS says sports bra equipped.
Okay, yeah. Nice. Nice. What
Faustonia says sending Mr. and Mrs. Sin some love. Thank you so much, Faustonia. And Call to Curl says again.
Not again, Colt.
Thank you very much, Call.
Oh my god.
So we wanted to do a stream that was interactive.
Oh, yeah.
That would really get the chat involved.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to do what did our girls lie about? Because Foodie said, what did I lie about? Name one thing. You retards can never name one thing that I lied about. Go fuck yourself.
She never lies. She's a very truthful girl.
And then when confronted with things that she has lied about, she was like, well, I lied about it for that.
I had a very good reason for lying. Miss Connie, thank you. Snacks for our favorite girl says, thank you, Miss Connie. I appreciate that.
We are some...
And I'm hungry, and I need a snack right now, actually. What do you got?
licorice.
Oh, wait, I thought you said it's not licorice. Oh, when I call it licorice, I get corrected, but you can call it licorice.
It's red candy.
It's licorice.
It's not licorice.
Look at the picture. It looks like licorice. Let me see.
Oh my god, these are huge.
It's a big, fat licorice.
Wily Wallaby.
It doesn't taste like Twizzler, though.
Good.
Twizzler's the only good kind of licorice.
I realized it'd be so hard to chew.
Yeah, they're pretty chewy. Don't make us play Choosy, please. We should make the chat play Choosy. What could we play Choosy with?
Licorice.
It's not very good. Here, wait, I want to eat it because I'm hungry, but I don't like it. No, who's the green one? Me? I'm not the green one. No way. One thing Foodie lies about, being Muslim. Doesn't take it very seriously, that's for sure. Her husband, her weight, her diabetes, her visa runs. It would literally be easier to state what they haven't lied about. That's true. Very true.
Okay, so what I want to do is we're going to start with Foodie.
Okay.
And I have the Amber video where she goes over a video of her lying. And we were going to do a video on this, but I was going to call it Lying Cubed.
All I've heard is that it's boring.
Heavy metal and Girl Scout cookie? Yeah, they're made with Jeff.
What?
And we have the Beck Q&A part 2.
I'm interested to see this.
So I don't see any reason why we can't hit all the stops here. But we're going to get right into it. So guys, with this one, we might circle back to this and cover her... like, she got a grocery haul, payday. Payday hits, the direct deposit hits, she gets a grocery haul.
I'm shocked.
And she's just eating the whole fucking time.
She's got to lose weight somehow. God.
She is here. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up here because there was one specific thing that blew me away. It absolutely blew me away. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Watch this. All right. Well, hold on. Before we get into that, guys, please hit the like button. Share it out on your socials. You know the drill on that. We are still doing the giveaway on the thing. So if you guys want to be a part of that, you know exactly what to do. Cult of Krill started us off with our first Stream Boss change today.
Yahoo!
Thank you, Cult, and a Shrekkening.
Lovely. And Janet, member for 10 months, says, lie, refugee camp anniversary visa hop jamboree.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I almost forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, that was a good time. I think she should do that again.
If you guys...
You okay, babe?
Yeah. If you guys want to get in on that, you know exactly how to do it. But please hit the like, please share it out, all that fun stuff. Streamlabs down below if you want to support, you know, all that stuff too. But before we get into the what did I lie about thing, I gotta find it. This floored me when she did it. Oh my God, where is it? This was it. Oh, there. Is that it? Oh no. She's just eating the lunch meat. So like half of the stuff didn't make it to the fridge.
It's probably still on the couch.
Is that it? Oh yeah. There we go.
I need one now.
She needs a yogurt. Meow.
She's a hungry coral.
Oh, let me give it some volume. Listen to her say this.
Yogurts.
Yogurts.
I need one now. I feel ravenous.
God. Girl, where's your spoon? It's not a Jell-O shot, Chantel.
Sorry, I really am just doing my eating like now. I haven't eaten in a while for real.
It's probably been, what, an hour?
An hour and a half.
It's been an hour.
Oh. That's one down. First
Chicken in a can?
entire yogurt down.
I got some like.
Oh, she's going to do it again?
Oh, yep.
Oh my God, Chantel, the kitchen is right there. She's just doing this to trigger people, right?
Yeah, you will.
It's all over your face, ma'am.
Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we see the food stacked up like Jenga blocks?
Oh my God. This is crazy.
Something fell.
Salad's not there.
Yeah,
she
something
She
fell.
didn't think it was salad making noise.
Something fell.
He's at
Hallway
Lady's house. Yeah.
We have cracked the case on Hallway Lady. I keep trying to upload a standalone video on it, clipped out of the
Woomy.
stream, but my Sony Vegas is broken.
That day we heard him in the hallway giggling with the woman, and we saw him where he left the apartment, and she tilted the camera. He's over there hanging out with that lady, and I bet that's the fucking lady that wrote the letter. Like, I'm in love with him. He's gonna move in with me. He's probably hanging out at Hallway Lady's house all day, every day.
Yeah, the Hallway Hooah.
The Hallway Hooah.
Not only that, but we heard him from the next room.
Yeah, and we heard him real far away laughing in her apartment.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got a girlfriend.
He's got a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
All right, anyway, let's skip ahead a little bit.
Okay.
So,
Let me give it some
I
thought.
don't know. Thing is like.
Awoo, indeed. Janet, Chantel is void of originality. She saw Amber going full hoo cow. No. Chantel was doing it first.
The hoo cow stuff?
Yep, Chantel was doing it far before.
She did the milk and cookie
Mukbang.
that was probably a cameo just re-uploaded.
Yep.
Yeah.
She did the milk and cookie, Subway cookie, I remember specifically, where she's like, cold, delicious.
Yeah, that
milk.
was creepy. That was really creepy.
and started chugging. Nope, that Amber was late on that trend. Amber got pulled into that from the Grim Feeder, Snack the Ripper.
Yes, she did. And she still tries to deny it, but I think her and Snack the Ripper are a thing again.
Yep.
I really do.
I too believe that the Grim Feeder is still around.
That whole thing we watched, what was it, yesterday, when she was talking about how she was broken up with but wasn't crying? There's no way. She would be crying if it was actually sad.
Yep.
But she's not really sad. She's just pretending.
And that's the other thing, Aquasense. His door is open. It has been open.
Oh, yeah, well, he's with the hallway whores. They don't need any locked doors.
Yep.
In my eyes, there's nothing wrong with like what I had today. So like, that's my problem with bringing it to the internet, because any little thing I eat is super scrutinized, and whenever you have like BED super scrutinizing people's food, makes it worse. Like it adds
It's
food
not
guilt that you
super
didn't have
scrutinized.
before.
It's not like you're eating healthy meals and then people are like, but Chantel, that's an extra 100 calories that you're not supposed to have. You're just eating whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, it's not super scrutinized.
No. Oh my God. That's the cutest thing I ever saw.
You like that?
Why isn't it bendy though? I guess there's a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's gonna love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who.
Don't say what it is.
I'm gonna say what it is.
It's very special.
But this is a special thing from somebody who won
A very special 3D
a
print.
3D print, and I just surprised Shelly with it.
Oh my God, it's the cutest thing I ever saw.
You think it's great?
Oh my God, I fucking love it.
It's not a snack. Go lay down.
No, you can't have any.
Like,
Hey, BB Chirp.
that's kind of why I posted on the community post what I had today to eat
Just want
for my first meal.
a little wiggle.
And then my second meal, I had no snacks in between. In my eyes, there's nothing wrong with like what I had today. So like,
Oh my God.
that's
Mommy Yikes, I think that might be too far.
No, read it.
I don't want to read it. You read it.
Read it.
Mommy Yikes says the yogurt is the only white cream Foodie is getting in any of her hauls. Is that too far? Let me know.
Cheese cream.
I think it might be too far.
Mm-hmm.
She
Why,
had the
that's my-
cheese, chicken cheese hole.
Yeah, the chicken cheese hole. How could we forget about the chicken cheese hole? And she's doing all this wearing cow spots. You're not pulling one over on me, Foodie.
I didn't even catch that. Is that cow? No, that's leopard. That's not cow. It's leopard. The jungle creature.
problem with bringing it to the internet, because any little thing I eat is super scrutinized, and whenever you have like BED super scrutinizing people's food, makes it worse. Like it adds food guilt
Big Gamer Cat, I have a special one for you.
that you didn't have before, you know?
Oh,
Like,
people telling her she shouldn't eat it is what gives her the food guilt, not the eating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
would
know,
be
you shouldn't
fine.
be eating 2 giant falafel wraps.
Yeah, I would be fine if you guys just didn't tell me that I shouldn't do this.
We's on top, chat. Why is we on top?
That's a good question.
that's kind of why I posted on the community post what I had.
And thank you, Janet, for knocking us over. Or no, Call to Curl knocked us over halfway to goal, giving us #1 on the Stream Boss counter.
Oh, all
to
right.
eat for my first meal.
Yeah, it's a hybrid animal. You just haven't heard of it yet. It goes to a different school.
And then my second meal, I had no snacks in between. That was like a perfect meal. Had like every food group, all vegetables, eggs, like very, very healthy. Then I had fish and rice.
I don't believe this.
So, wait, so she's telling us about her third meal now? She had a something, she had a something, she had some fish and rice. This was probably like 3 hours into her day.
Yeah.
At like, I don't know, 4:30, not even, a little before that. I had an early dinner. And then now I'm just having this. No, Angie, baby.
Uh-oh.
You just believe bullshit. That's your problem.
You believe bullshit.
I don't see anybody called something
You said
baby.
halfway to goal? Are you sure? No, I said 10%, didn't I?
You said half.
No,
I
we're
wasn't paying attention.
we're a little far from halfway to goal.
What did I lie about? Every time I ask these retards,
Here we go. Chat, just throw it out there. Throw it wherever you want. Slabs, in chat, whatever. What did Foodie lie about?
Everything.
Make a list.
Probably what she ate today.
What did I lie about? Every time I ask these retards
The
this
Facebook
question,
grandma says, "Girl, you're doing wonderful. F the haters." Yeah.
they could never answer it.
They can never. They answer it every time. You just don't listen.
What did I lie about?
Everybody
Or-
answers every time she lies. All the reaction channels that she watches all day long tell her, "You're lying. This is why you're lying. This is what you're lying about." Nobody can ever say what I lied about. Okay, Chantal.
All right, let's start a couple from the chat. Being married, welfare girl,
Yeah.
having hair. 8 more of the new Shreks. It'll get us halfway to goal. That's math right there.
One thing.
What was that?
I don't like that math.
It's not picking you up.
It's okay.
What did you say?
I said I don't like that math. Doesn't math.
Oh yeah, her recent lies going, that wasn't Sal, it was AI. Fucking
Oh, yeah.
weird. Really fucking weird.
I'm not wearing a diaper. That's a lie.
I think she's 100% wearing it.
Well, her explanation for I'm not wearing a diaper was I was wearing my nightshirt and it was tucked into my pants. But you could see her pants, the diaper, and then her back skin. There was nothing tucked into her, nothing. So she's a lie. Again, a lie.
I'm just tired of it. Like, F off.
You watch her chat.
Okay. Well, then you're going to tell me I missed stuff in our chat. Community posts. Oh, do we have community posts?
No, the community math is math, Shelly. That's true. The community post from Sala.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Buying lingerie to wear with Sala.
Oh, that never happened.
Okay, so name
Her fingers scare me.
something then, Vanessa. Don't just sit there looking like an asshole. Name something.
Asshole. Vanessa, you asshole.
Where's Vanessa? Why? The things she's naming, I'm not seeing in her chat.
I think Vanessa got the boot.
Oh, maybe.
AYS sent me the recording she had of it, but I think I wanted to go past 15 minutes. Well, thank you, though, for the link.
Name something I lied about. That means anything.
The new friend.
Oh, yeah, the new
Not
friend.
pretending he paid for the meal. Who cares? It's so fucking stupid.
Okay,
Something
but you lied.
That's not a lie.
It is.
Saying no more of this, no more of that. It's not a lie.
Yes, it is.
If you at the time have the intention of doing something,
It's not a lie. It's changing my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's not a lie. It's changing my mind.
Yeah.
and then you can't follow through on it because you have issues with it or whatever. So I guess every single time. So I guess you're a lying bitch too, then, right, Angie? Baby?
Why are you calling people bitches, ma'am?
You're a lying bitch, too, you bitch. You lying bitch.
Oh, wow.
Because you look
The sister in the dryer.
Yeah.
fat too. So I'm sure that there was a time in your life where you were like, I think I'm going to diet today. And then for whatever reason, you went back to burgers. Does that make you a liar?
Yes.
Yes.
So
I like the face.
I mean, if somebody said, I'm going to go on a diet, and then tried the diet and eventually caved, I wouldn't say they were a liar. But if you say, I'm going to diet, and then you immediately drive to McDonald's, you were a liar.
Yeah, that's...
You had no intention of dieting. That's what makes you a liar. You just said it because people wanted to hear it, and you didn't want people to tell you not to eat shit. So you just said you're on a diet and then drove straight to McDonald's. That's what makes it a lie.
Bigger. It's heavier.
Yeah, but the handles are just as thin.
No, the handles are 20% larger.
Okay. All right, put the toys down.
So get the
honey.
fuck out of my chat.
Yeah. Who is it? Joe Llama, get the fuck out of my chat.
Why are you yelling at Joe Llama?
She knows what she did.
Seriously. Every single person. I didn't lie about time. Okay. So these are lies?
I didn't lie about I did, but there's a reason.
It's a lie in air quotes.
That I do.
Why, ma'am?
Yeah, her finger's wet.
Why are your fingers wet?
Her finger's wet right now.
Why is your finger wet?
Oh, she's over behind the screen. There she is.
Why are your fingers wet?
That's a wet finger.
Why the wets?
Chantel, that's fucking weird, man.
Foodie, why do you have the wets?
I would like her to lie to me about why her fingers are wet.
Why do you have the wets?
The police are coming to get you, Chantel.
Yeah. They're coming.
You're going right to jail for those wet fingers.
They're coming down our street.
What are they? They are coming down our street. What are you guys doing? What are you doing?
Why do you got the
Oh.
wets? Why do you have the wets? Count that as neighbor shenanigans.
Yeah, there was something going on.
Why do you have the wets?
That I
She
do on
sucks her
purpose.
fingers like a small
because you don't.
child.
I
She
don't owe
might.
you that
Maybe.
information. So if I have to protect myself and my privacy, yeah, I'm gonna lie to you about that.
All the lying makes her fingers wet.
Whatever. And
Oh
it's
yeah, I made 37. I would love to see this donation. Hint, hint. Made $37.
PayPal
PayPal
scamming.
scamming.
technically not a lie. I said he had an emergency, something came up, and he had to stay
But he
behind.
didn't. He didn't have an emergency. And you didn't get a family visa. That's a lie, too. You don't have a family. I would imagine to get a family visa, you have to have a family, unless she's filling out the paperwork like my 2-year-old daughter, Julia.
I could see her doing that.
I could see her doing that, too.
I didn't specify.
Sin ignored my show. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Right to jail.
I say I'm going to drop a comma all the time, but I change my mind. You can drop a comma, dono here. Prove it. Thank you,
That was
Sam.
pretty good, Sam.
I would that would go pretty far right about now.
What it was.
Sam do be lying all the time.
Yeah.
I'm very vague on.
There's no ghost in here. I can't find the cursed object.
I'm vague on purpose. But that's not a lie. You still can't come up with something that I lied about, especially not things recent.
All the
Like-
things, Chantel. Literally all of the things.
Yes.
All of the words that you said were lies. All of them. Don't like it.
Better out than in, I always say.
Ricky is a true gentleman. By the way, did you guys cop the stream goal?
That's pretty good.
Lie detector test.
That's pretty good.
Call to Krill because Ammo hasn't seen it. Nice.
You guys stay obsessed over.
She'll probably claim Julia as a dependent on her. She's probably going to claim Julia and at least 5 of the homeless Kuwaiti cats as a dependent.
I mean, I don't know how family visas work, but wouldn't that mean family? Isn't that what that would mean? Family?
I would think...
Not my boyfriend? I don't think that counts as family.
Little hitchhiker.
What is it? Oh, it's one of them Japanese beetles. You are such a
Stupid shit
child,
from the
Mr. Sin.
past.
That's true.
Get a life.
What? What did I do?
You're being childish.
Life. How about that? No, they're not naming lies. Saying you're gonna diet and then you don't. I guess everyone's a fucking liar then,
What's something she lied about
right?
recently?
Yeah, but you calls out my
The
lies
Cabela
about
video wasn't real. That
Yeah.
was a lie. Recent. That was like within the past, 48 hours? Recent lie.
Yeah, all the Kybello stuff's not real.
Yep. Lie.
It's claiming it's Salah's voice on AI.
Yep. Lie.
Like, why would you lie about that?
Yeah.
The documented proof, and if it were just screenshots, and she never did do it.
I gave my cats away for you.
If it was just screenshots and she never did that, she could at least have a case.
She admitted from the very beginning it was true. She never even tried to pretend that it was a lie in the beginning.
And you know what the other thing that she said that was very interesting when that happened? She can't even afford a membership, Salah. What are you going to do? You remember that?
If it had been a member, it would have been fine. But she didn't have a membership, so it's
No.
not okay to flirt with her man without a membership.
It was she cannot afford a membership.
Well, yeah, she didn't actually want your man. That part was a lie. The part about Cabela wanting her man.
eating.
This right
Well, then, bitch, you're a liar too, because you saying that you're gonna I'm sure.
I don't even know what she was talking about. Hold on, I wasn't paying attention. Salah just tripped and fell into that voice message.
Yep.
Oh, her Her lying about Salah falling on camera.
Oh yeah, we saw it, and he didn't fall. Yep.
No, they're not naming lies. Saying you're gonna diet and then you don't, I guess everyone's a fucking liar then. Right? Yabba too calls out my lies.
My wife loves her Eve shirt. It hasn't stopped her from stealing my shirt. That's how that goes.
It's about eating.
We like your guys' shirts. It's just a thing.
Bitch, you're a liar too, because you saying that you're gonna, like, I'm sure at one point, whenever you said, I'm gonna cam up when I lose my weight. Just watch. Huh. Well, you haven't lost the weight. So I'm sure at one point you had to say to yourself, well, I'm gonna diet today. And then you don't. You go back to burgers. So I guess you're a liar too then.
Yeah.
You know what lying
okay.
is? Deceiving someone on purpose.
That's what you do.
So whenever I say I'm going to do this today, I have the intention of doing that. But I can't follow through.
I have the intention, but then I just don't.
That she thinks that when people say, Chantel, you're a liar. And she's like, about what, my diet? That's immediately the only thing she can think of that she lies about. Come on, Chantel. Nobody's talking about your diet.
Oh, sorry, that makes me a horrible person. Whatever. I'm not saying I've never lied.
Lying about I was going to take my cat to get her nails clipped is probably the worst one.
Yeah.
That's the worst one, Chantel. And you still lie about it to this day. You still try to rewrite history and pretend you had an appointment to take BBJ to the groomer and fix her nails. It's a lie.
But, like, whenever you're a public figure... Yeah, page 5, exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Exactly.
Whenever you're a public figure and people are all up in your business and you want to keep things to yourself, you have to try to find ways to keep your privacy, you know? So that's why I was very vague about Thailand, for example. I'm actually pretty freaking honest.
You lied about him going to Thailand. While you were in Thailand.
It's so weird that she's like, I have to keep my privacy, so I have to lie. But then also is like, hey guys, I shit on myself. Like, what privacy? What? You tell people that you pooped your pants. You're clearly not a private person.
Lied about Alla asking for her phone number.
Oh,
in
yes.
an attempt at hitting at her.
Yes.
Hitting on her.
Lied a lot about Alla's wife, too.
Yeah.
That was gross.
Did you catch what she said? No, let me pull it back.
Yeah, page 5, exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It was back further than there.
Whenever
so
whenever I say I'm going to do this today, I have the intention of doing that. But I can't follow through. Whenever you said I'm going to cam up when I lose my weight. Just 2. Right? Yabba too calls out my lies about eating. Well, then, bitch, you're a liar too, because you saying that you're going to, like, I'm sure at one point, whenever you said I'm going to cam up when I lose my weight. Just watch. Huh. Well, you have.
I don't remember her saying that.
No, I don't remember that either.
Lost the weight, so I'm sure
that's
at one
another
point
thing Chantel's lying about.
Yeah.
You haven't said XYZ, but you're lying, Chantel.
Had to say to yourself, well, I'm gonna diet today, and then you don't. You go back to burgers. So I guess you're a liar too then. You know what lying is? Deceiving someone on purpose. So whenever I say I'm gonna do this today, I have the intention of doing that. But I can't follow through. Oh, sorry, that makes me a horrible person. Whatever.
You know, what is she so mad? Like, salads at the neighbor's house. I think that's why she's mad. Why are you yelling at your chat? They're all in here giving you ass pats, saying, Yava's not losing any weight, and it's okay, Chantel. We've got your back, and blah, 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 blah.
Again,
and why are you yelling at these people? These people like you. Why are you yelling at them?
I don't remember Gabba saying that she is a weight loss channel.
No, I don't remember that either.
I must have missed that episode.
I'm not saying I've never lied, but, like, whenever you're a public figure...
No, you just kind of did. You were like, name one thing. Name one thing I ever lied about. I never lied. You literally just said that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Whenever you're a public figure and people are all up in your business and you want to keep things to yourself, you have to try to...
Ham and beans. I've never heard Yabba being upset about being a fat ass. She has...
I mean, she kind of owns it.
Yeah, the fat on fat crime.
Yeah, she does own it.
The Fattyverse podcast.
Yeah.
Find ways to keep your privacy.
We're talking about fat things. Look.
She thinks you're talking about her because we call her fat.
Her tail's wag.
You know, so that's why I was very big.
Yeah, you fat. You're the big fat around here. I know.
Yeah,
you're the fatty fat. Haha, Eve. Haha, you fatty fat.
Even the doctor said you're too old to do anything about your fat.
She's just old and fat. Leave her alone. Leave her alone, Dad.
It would be easier naming the time she didn't lie. Right.
About Thailand, for example. I'm actually pretty freaking honest about my life. What do other people say I'm lying about? The biggest thing that people accuse me of lying about is my weight.
No.
When I'm not lying
That's
about
not
that.
the biggest
I've weighed
thing.
myself a million times. A million times.
I don't know how she's doing it, but she's rigging the scale. Maybe she knows exactly how much to lean Gunther on somebody else.
I don't know.
In different countries, at the doctor's office, and people say I'm still lying. Thank you, Billy. Thank you
I
for
don't
the
know
super
how,
stickers.
but you are.
Like,
Like what?
no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm lying about
someone
being
in her chat, Villa Kitchen Chair, asks, how was Pete magically a skinny queen twice then? I mean, that is the good question. How? How did that happen? How are you very clearly, can tell by looking at you, much bigger than you were when you got there, but way less. It just doesn't make sense, Chantal.
Yeah, Mr. Flesh, I nuked it a while ago. She lied about breaking the furniture in Thailand. Is the honesty in the room with us right now? The weight is literally the biggest thing she lies about.
No.
Oh! A fake alibi.
Oh, yeah, the fake alibi.
Ave, go lay down. None of that. She turns here. If I can't see him, he can't see me.
Yeah, she's going to keep bothering Mom.
Hey, Pajammy.
Oh, checking his ducks. Member for 19 months. Thank you.
And I'm sorry if
right
you're
there.
offended by the R
A
word,
lie.
but when I'm angry,
Right there, a lie. She never weighed herself a million times. That's excessive, ma'am. A liar. That's right. That's right. It was not a million times. It was twice, Chantal.
some people blurt out really nasty words. For me, mine is the R word when I'm angry. Yeah, exactly.
What's your chance?
I didn't even see what she said. Billy, welcome to Very Important Beaches Recipes.
No. She didn't say the name.
I have
She
two
just
sets
said
of scales.
exactly.
What?
You do have two
Ooh.
scales.
See what I mean? Hey, Saints. Thank you, Saints. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, here's a Facebook grandpa here trying to make sense. Foodie, I don't think you're lying about your weight. I think your body composition has changed over the years. People are comparing old pics to you now. Yeah, old pics to her now. She's way the fucking bigger than she was.
Yeah, way the fucking
Yeah,
bigger.
Larry, Facebook grandpa. Yeah.
You have two scales?
Lied about having family that
maybe
loves her.
she's got cellulitis in her belly like Amber's got, so her belly's just humongous but doesn't weigh anything.
Oh.
I mean, I've weighed myself where? Okay. Number one, this is not
Or
the
the,
Villa
what's
scale,
it called?
okay? The one that you
Lipedema.
claim is broken, that's not the
Lipedema,
Villa scale.
lipedema.
My weight has been the same pretty much consistently at the doctor's, here several times, Thailand. I've been on many.
My favorite R word is rah rah Rasputin lover of the. I haven't seen that one in a while. Good God, would you?
That's a big boom, babe.
Scales, okay? Pay no attention to the traveling crap. You deserve privacy, especially where you are and when. Get anything good. Thank you, Kimikaze. Well, apparently I didn't get anything good at the store. The thing is I'm never going to be able to make everyone happy with what I eat, okay? Like, everyone has an opinion. There's people who are on carnivore, watching this, for example, who think that I should only be eating steak and butter, okay? Well, you're just-
Maybe not butter for you, but eating just steak every day would do wonders.
Diapergate. No, I don't agree. This is the thing. I'm not going to address 5-year-old stupid R-word bullshit. All right? Thank you. Like, what the fuck? Of course, you're going to bring up the homeless guy. The one thing. Okay, yes, that was a lie. Do you have anything recently? I did help him, but not in the way I said it. Do you have anything recent, Right and Nerdy?
Go. Do it, Brian.
Chantal and ALR make me very angry lately. Oodle's angry lately. But this is the only violence I can afford. Shy Hug said, well, thank you, Nadles. That is perfectly acceptable.
Thank you, Nadles.
I could see you doing that and going, yippee, as you scurry away to commit crimes.
That matters. Like a big, egregious
Maybe somebody will do some violenting for Nadles.
lie or a big lie that impacts your life
Girl needs a thesaurus. Hell yeah.
or whatever. Like what? The Thailand thing? It wasn't really, like I just said, I was very vague, you know?
You weren't
and he
very
did have
vague.
to stay.
You said he had a busy business, personal, private business emergency
No.
with his work business, and it wasn't
It
that.
was a personal emergency that had to do with his business that was very private to keep his personal life separate.
Mhm.
Go. Do a crime.
More violent yippies? I am here for the violent yippies.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't love a violent yippee? Thank you very much.
Back to take care of whatever, you know. So it wasn't really a lie. I mean, I think failing on a diet.
Pretending you got a family visa is a lie. That's a lie.
It's very interesting.
Because if she had gotten a family visa when she was in Thailand, and according to her, the family visa means that you don't have to visa run every 90 days, then why did she visa run 90 days later?
Doesn't make you a fucking liar. Doesn't make you an immoral person either. Like people like to say. Well, it's because she lies to her audience about dieting and then blah blah blah. Like it affects your life. Like big deal.
Nobody says Chantel's a liar. She lies about dieting. They say she lies about trying to kill her cat. She lies about making fake alibis for a rapist. She lies about a lot of things. Your diet is the least of the things that the people talk about.
Choosy, violence cat versus the violent yippee.
Violence cat.
I have
Violence cat.
Deal. I'm not following through on a diet. Okay? Doesn't make you an immoral person. Discombobulated. I know it's hard, but please don't give these degenerate fools content. They love when you're mad. The Beezers love you. Thank you.
Yeah, yes, Selectus is selecting.
There's one person with common sense. The Beezers love you. Stop yelling at us. But you're just doing it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Discombobulated. I appreciate you. You collected money for homeless cats. Yeah, and I've been feeding the homeless cats. What's your point?
I don't know how much food she's giving away every time, but I see what she puts down, and she takes a handful of food and just throws it on the ground.
It's probably been less than one full bag of cat food that costs like $3 or whatever.
And she got $66 PayPal scamming.
Mm-hmm. Well, she got McDonald's.
Oh yeah, defending Cyrax.
Go. Do a crime.
Another one for the violence yippee train.
I guess we're having a yippee train.
All right, let me get the train counter. I don't have a.
You don't have a yippee train.
1, 2, 3, 3.
She does have a master's degree in gaslighting, AYS. She really does. But she's not good at it. Like, you can see right through her. You're like, I don't feel crazy. I feel like you are the liar here. She's not, like, gaslighting me enough to make me question my own sanity. She's making me question her sanity. Because I wonder, does she actually believe this? Or does she know, like, yeah, I'm full of shit, and I'm just going to continue to be full of shit, and I don't care because I'm an asshole?
I think it's the latter. So cute.
It is cute. So is that cat over there.
Oh my god. Doing that one.
Okay.
He's so cute.
He is pretty cute.
Hey, he's so adorable.
Put him where he goes. He goes over there.
Babe.
Oh my god. She feeds stray cats like how you'd feed ducks at the park. Oh my god, she does.
Go. Do a crime.
Yippee!
Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that a lot.
Oh, Ham and Beans has a good question. Chat, are you going to let that super handsome, super charming, super smart Cult of Krill remain stream boss?
Apparently.
That's a good question.
Mr. Meese, or the Meese, sorry, says Yippee train. That gives us 4 on the Yippee train.
I love it.
You guys like the little...
The little Yippee is adorable.
You like the little guy?
He's adorable.
Like, I don't know. I guess I should reiterate. Okay, the things that people accuse me of lying about, no. You know?
I should reiterate. What I'm accused of? No.
And every day, literally every day, she lies about where her husband is. It's always, he's sleeping. He's at work. He's never any of those places.
Are you saying that, okay, anyone who's never told a lie in their life, put a 1 in the chat. Never. And be honest. I'm asking
People can
liars
tell
to say-
lies in their life. People lying multiple times every single day is kind of weird. I think there's a word for that.
There's a difference between lying about, something to protect somebody or lying to a person,
Mm-hmm.
than lying to your audience and then trying to say I never lied.
And lying over and over and over
About the
and
same
over
thing.
and over and over and over and over.
But the thing is her lies are pointless.
Yeah, for no reason at all. She could just say the truth, and then people wouldn't bother her so much. She's like, everybody's always on my ass. Like, just say the truth, because everybody's saying, Chantel, that's a lie. This is what's really happening. Chantel, you're lying. You went on a visa run. Chantel, you're lying. Your husband's not at work. People know that you're lying, and they know what the truth is. And you're just like, why is everybody coming for me? Just tell the truth. Everybody already knows.
It's completely pointless lies.
Yeah.
Say the honest truth, but why is she feeding them? Yeah.
Yes,
I know.
compulsive liar,
I'm just
pathological liar.
tired. I'm
Yeah.
in a bad mood, I guess. Training the cats
Oh.
to steal Lulu's.
Her 100K plaque.
Yeah. Yeah, that just magically appeared to her in the mail so fast with a different name on it that YouTube would never have given her.
No.
Very strange.
Fucking under it.
Right, Coroni? We all fail at diets. It's so stupid. They put me on this moral
Stupid.
pedestal when they're all degenerates. Like, hey, what you have? You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You live your life once. For you, not anyone else. At the end of the day, we go to the grave alone, not in Gore World. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, I've been to different doctors, Josh, and they've told me different things.
All
I
right.
had one really tell me I could eat rice.
Yeah, a
I've been
handful
to
of
another
rice.
dietitian in Canada.
yeah.
Don't
We
eat any-
remember. Again, you told the truth by accident. We all remember what the truth was, and then you went on to lie. He said you could eat a handful of rice, and you're like, well, I can hold this hubcap in my hand, so the doctor said it's okay. Just stop. Just stop.
I think she thinks people's memories are as short as hers.
Go.
Maybe.
Do a crime.
Anyways. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm a little confused.
Not eat every bit of rice.
But look in
That's a
Salah's
good
eyes. He hasn't even
application,
been
yeah.
on camera.
Food's gonna
What the
get
hell are you
here
talking about?
today.
Okay, I guess he hates
Today,
me,
that's
whatever.
good.
So what? How does that affect your
Thank
life if he hated me? Even if that was true. What kicks do you get out of that? Even if he did hate me, you think I'm gonna waste energy? You think I'm gonna like give a shit and cry over spilled milk? And be like, oh
Wow.
no.
You cry over everything.
Same thing with him. If we ever like, there's
That is a wild way to talk about your husband. Even if he doesn't like me, you think I'm going to be upset about it? That's fucking wild. Imagine saying that
It's not true love.
about your partner. If they didn't like me, you think I'd give a shit?
She don't like him.
I don't think they like each other.
No, I don't think they ever have.
I think he tried to scam her.
Mm-hmm. He got scammed.
She fat-fished the hell out of him.
Yeah.
She showed up and got off the plane. He was like, oh,
He's like, but she's got money, so I'll stay.
oh my God, that's big. New chat game. What do you like about lie? For me, I tell people I have weekend plans when I know full well I will cancel them and lie in bed for 48 hours straight.
I would do that too if you would let me.
No, I can't. I cannot.
You always make me go out. I'm like, I don't want to. Can we stay home? He's like, no, we're going out.
I hate not doing things.
I just like to bed rot.
No. I am the exact fucking opposite.
But then I always have fun when you make me go.
Yeah.
But I would be very content to say, no, I'm sick. I have to stay home.
I never I never drag you out any place that you don't enjoy.
No, I always have fun. I just don't want to do the getting up and going out of the house part. Once I'm
Anyways.
out, I'm fine.
My biggest lie is yeah, I'll use that for something.
Go.
That's my biggest lie is when someone's like, "Hey, could you use this?" Like, yeah, probably.
And then it just sits there forever.
Janet taking the stream boss. Yippee, a stream boss change finally. Lol, bye bye cult.
Oh,
Nope. Nope, not to Zero, to Janet.
wait, no, that's Zero that said that.
Yeah, but the stream boss went to Janet.
Oh. Thank you, Zero, and thank you, Janet.
Thank you, Zero.
Wait, how many
you
are we
guys
on now?
act like
Two. We're on 2 stream boss change. And is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 P's?
everything
Liz,
is the
that's
end
the
of the
yippee
world.
guy.
Huh?
What's this? What's the cute alien?
Life with Ron. We have seen what the haters look like. Just let them hate. That's all they have in life. They spend 2 hours watching you, then another 2 hours reacting to what they just watched, then hours on Twitter and with other reactors. Ron, it's true. Thank you so much.
That's weird that Life with Ron would say that when he gave Jordy like $100 the other day. He comes in here.
Reactors.
He comes in here and he drops members.
Yeah.
Members who have access to all of the highlights that are coming up throughout the next week. Currently, right now, members get first dibs when I upload them on Tuesdays.
Yeah, that's true.
If you want to be a member, you can join down below. He came in here dropping members, doing all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
I think it's funny that he says all they have in life, they spend hours watching you and hours reacting to what they watch. This is literally what Chantel does. She watches reactors and then she comes on and reacts to what she watched.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
So much, Ron. I appreciate you. Yes, Ron has some sense.
Ron
and that's
has a
why,
beatnik hat, and I can't not think of the beatnik guy when I look at Ron.
I know that's why I can't stand you, because you speak
The
truth.
girl sent you the emojis.
Those emojis crack me up.
So there's a guy at our local bar. And
Who wears the beatnik hat?
He wears the newsboy cap. They call him a beatnik because he goes for like the Thomas Shelby look.
Yeah, he wears like the pea coat and the beatnik hat.
He's like 5'4", and he's always disheveled looking.
And always extremely drunk.
Yeah. He's always like he looks like a beatnik.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking to this girl at the bar, and she's like, the beatnik was over by us, and she goes, "Oh, the beatnik's over there." And I'm like, "The beatnik?" And I looked over and I started cracking up, and she's like, "You think that's funny? Check this out." And she pulls up her phone. She made emojis
out of pictures of him.
Of him
like
sleeping,
making weird faces and sleeping and just being fucking weird because he's weird. And she just like snuck pictures of him and then made him little emojis and had them on her phone. She sent them all to me. I have them. I should start sending them to you instead of regular emojis.
Yippee train, lol, love this little guy. Thank you, Bex. We are 7 on the Yippee train. Look at him dancing away.
Yippee. You know, it's like...
Oh, history buff. Member for 4 months. Thank you, dear. The B-2 Spirit, a.k.a. Stealth Bomber, is a subsonic flying wing capable of carrying 40,000 pounds of munitions with a wingspan of 52.4 meters. About 2 blue whales. Thank you, history buff, for that beautiful blue whale fact.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That's a lot of time to spend on somebody and wondering if they wear diapers. Like,
you wear diapers, Chantel. Miss and I were talking about this earlier. And this is a pulpy thing. Hold on, let me pull up the video. She wears diapers. It is what it is. It's what she does. It's just a thing that happens. Yeah, I'm trying to find a video of this. Because it won't be as funny without a video.
Why does my 3D printer poop?
Let me. Okay, let's try it like this. See, this is when Shelly would be like, "I'd like talk to the chat." No, we'll let.
Like, what? All of these weird things are news to me, but that's just kind of funny, I gotta admit. I don't know. I probably should wear a diaper. Don't feed into it, just compopulated. I know. Okay, after today.
Oh, there we go. That'll work. That's perfect, actually. Thank you, our history buff. Are you serious? What? Yeah, kids are a great excuse to not do stuff you don't want to do. Like if you made plans or something, like, my kid's sick, can't make it. Yeah, it is what it is. But I want to pull this back.
Don't feed into it, just compopulated. I know. Okay, after today. Diapers.
And this was yesterday, by the way, and she did rage again today. If you were curious, she went on Another rager. I think, what was this, 2 days ago? Oh, this was yesterday. Janet is a yippee away from being taken out. Babe! I need you to come here so I can talk about this. I use my dogs for an excuse. Dogs work too. Ah, my dog's got a fever. She's got a sore throat. I don't know. Oh. I don't have a dog sitter. That could work. Good. Hello, Alexander. Alexander. Ooh. Aristocratic. Just like the old my mom said I'm grounded, can't come out. Yeah, that was a great one too. I would do that all the time. People would invite me out. I'd be like, I don't wanna. And I'd be like, Mom, tell them I'm grounded. Or someone would come to my house. I'm like, Mom, tell them I'm grounded. I want to go out. Same with the cat. Sorry, my cat needs me. My cat's got a headache. She's meowing funny. My chupacabra needs to go to the vet. One time I was at a party a long time ago, and my daughter, she wanted something. I don't know. She was trying to ask me a question. And I just wanted to get off the phone. And it was like, oh, she was asking me if I would order them food because she was with her little friend. And I'm like, yeah, just text me what you want. And she just starts talking to me again. And I'm at a party, and I'm like, I'm outside, freezing. I'm like, yeah, just text me what you want. That's fine. And she just starts going again. I'm like, hey, man, I got to let you go. The fish tank's on fire. I got to take care of it. And she's like, what? And I just hung up the phone. Sometimes I just say, no, I don't want to, and walk away. Okay, here you are. Man, I need you to see this. Okay, well, come faster. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. There she goes, walking away again. What? Wait, what are we talking about? Fake gamer cats. Some women wear them while at home during their period. What are you talking about? My cat peed on the keyboard.
Here I am.
Okay, I need you to sit down.
I'm sitting down.
Okay, I need you to listen.
Okay, I got my ears on.
All right.
Of time to spend on somebody and wondering if they wear diapers. Like,
now, she wears diapers.
We saw it.
Now, I don't think she wears diapers because she is...
Go. Do it, Ron.
Yippee!
Because she is just straight dumping in her pants.
No, she just can't make it.
But I'm taking the pulpy word, and I will say that I do believe she is extruding.
Don't say that.
Now,
I don't like that
for
word.
those of you who don't know what that is, this is extruding.
How to extrude filament from your Ender 3.
This is what it makes me think of.
Press extrude
Oh,
more.
that's where it makes the little poops, huh?
Here. Watch
This
come
is
on.
what happens to Chantal. She just extrudes a little bit.
Go. Do it, Ron.
I think she just extrudes a little bit.
Oh my God.
But I seem to remember a time not that long ago when she was showing her panty liners off on a live stream. And I remember saying, what the fuck does she need panty liners for?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then I posted it on Twitter, and someone got mad, like, this is why men shouldn't be in girl world. They don't know why women wear panty liners. I was like, I'm wondering why this 40-year-old non-uterus having woman wears panty liners all day, every day.
Uh-huh.
And then she admitted she wears it to protect her underwear.
Mm-hmm. Because she has accidents.
I think she has little extrusions.
God.
like what? All of these weird things are news to me, but that's just kind of funny, I gotta admit. I don't know. I probably should wear a diaper. Don't feed into it, because it's compopulated. I
You
know.
already do wear a diaper,
Okay,
Chantal.
after
You
today.
don't need to say I probably should.
Some of the comments on here today sound like Winifred. No, I don't mean he simply spilled milk. I mean any situation.
And she said she wears them in the back.
Yeah? Did
Go.
she?
Yes.
Do it, Ron.
She said she... Yeah, I'm not Yeah, she said she wears them in the back. Zira says, how about now?
Refresh.
Refresh.
Oh, Bex took it.
Was. Add. Liz says, my personal favorite excuse to not getting too out is sorry, I have a reading assignment I have to finish. I can't go. Perfect excuse to stay home and read a book. If that's what the assignment's on, I can give info and won't be lying.
That's good.
Zero
Good
says,
plan,
how
Liz.
about now? For the 1 second, yes.
Yeah, maybe.
And Beck says, here is Yippee number 10. And indeed it was. Or no, that was 11.
Thanks, guys.
Wait, is it 10 or 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. It is 10.
Well, how many numbers are we at? Click the clicker for Bex.
That's 2. 4.
4.
We are on 4.
Life. I'm not gonna let anything ruin my life. I've actually
Back to Burger Susan.
learned in
yes,
life.
she
that's
did
one
say
lesson,
she wears the panty liners for her butt.
Yeah.
that bad shit happens, and you have to learn how to deal with it, and you have to learn from it and move on. And you probably have to repeat it until Billy.
I hate this donation game. Now is the time to hit. Bex is at 5,000 HP. we are literally at $5 Stream Boss Wars.
Oh yeah.
Still on your vlogs. Thank you, Billy. We're gonna get back to some eventually. Here, Queenie, draw. Thank you, Ray. Shut up, Martian. Get out of here. Sit and spin. Pro Max underwear. I should have had some. My nickname for him will always be Nutcracker Head.
Oh, somebody in her chat has a good question. I never even caught. They said, you accused the ice cream man of stealing a dinar from you. You stated you never told Salah why accuse another Muslim of stealing and then changed the story and say you gave it to him as a tip. Ooh.
5.
That's a recent lie.
5 from Cult to Krill saying, assuming Slabs isn't fucked up, war! And look at that. Cult right there. Bang.
Thanks, Cole.
Thank you very much.
Go.
And there goes the war.
Thank you, Shadow Cat. Click the button again for Shadow Cat.
6.
Yeah, stolen dinars is a bad lie, isn't it?
Yeah.
You shouldn't accuse people of stealing when they didn't steal from you. That's rude.
I'm not gonna lie, when I'm bored I deep dive, but nobody needs to know how lame I am. I ain't showing it online. Right? I don't know, page 5.
No one respects the $5 wars. Thanks, asshole. That's 11 on the train.
She wears diapers? What?
Somebody said Eugenia Cooney wears diapers.
My husband is happy. Who are you to determine his happiness? Like, what?
By his sad face.
Thank you, Seeking Peace.
I think Salad's dead look in his eyes determines he's not a happy man.
You can reset the $5 wars? Okay. We'll give it one reset.
I'm not talking about
Okay,
what
that's
Salah
stuff again.
thinks about
It's
my
okay.
diet anymore, or what this and that, okay? A Ramadan decoration vlog? I don't think I'm going to decorate this year.
What?
First Yippee out, it'll get reset.
Why? She said she was going to try fasting for Ramadan.
Uh-huh.
That meant she was going to take Ramadan super serious this year.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't she decorate? They have all those beautiful decorations. Why wouldn't you put those up? They look pretty.
I just don't care about anything this year.
Your husband cares about it. Why wouldn't he decorate? He decorated
more
last
like-
year. Oh, maybe because he doesn't live there. He's decorating Hallway Whore's house.
I don't think he's really that practicing.
He decorated last year. He sang the song.
For people to worry about rather than keeping a diary about what you ate. But what you hit, this is the thing. When they don't have Crackhead Olympics and they have nothing because they have no content other than my
We have
content and
you,
because they have
your
a
cheating
personality
husband,
and they're dumb.
his hallway whore next door sending you emails about being in love and moving in with him. We have a lot of content.
Sin wears diapers? Uh-huh. You don't?
Oh my God.
It's the newest fashion.
And they can't come up with their own content. This is what they have to do. They have.
Yep. We need the song.
Mm-hmm. I want him to do a remake of it.
Ramadan.
Remix.
Do it, bro.
Ramadan remix.
Yep, you were right. 5 minutes.
5 minutes what?
It got destroyed again.
Yep. Told ya.
Yep.
I have no faith. It's always going to get messed up.
The YIPPEEE train. This is our first one, so I think that takes precedent over the $5 wars.
No, I'm not changing his diaper, Cypher. Not doing it.
Longtime follower. I sadly had a bereavement in the family, but decided to turn my grief into action. I'm raising money for half a marathon. Keep up the content for my training runs. It takes my mind off my legs screaming in pain. Mine are going to be doing that tomorrow when I do leg day.
That's awesome, Mr. Trigger.
That is awesome. I am sorry to hear about the loss, but happy to hear that you are doing something with the mental energy.
Yes.
That's what you got to do. Thank you, Mr. Trigger. And can we get hearts in the chat for Mr. Trigger? And number 12 on the Stream Boss. Or number 12 on the YIPPEEE train, and number 7 on the Stream Boss.
Have to
Yippee.
scrutinize my diet when they're fat as fuck themselves.
I'm not. I'll scrutinize your diet because it's gross.
Yes, he's living with his sister.
Sin, can you read the slabs message I dropped? I did, about the reading assignment. I read that.
Yeah. He did.
I don't know why he would.
Because
Could
I
you
said
tell
that
me
was a
why,
good
Time's
idea.
Up? Why would he be living with his sister? Give me a good reason why he wouldn't live with his wife, and I would be here by myself.
Because like you just said, if he left you, you would be fine. You don't even care.
Yeah, you don't give a shit.
You were like,
He's
I
not
wouldn't
happy, it's his
even cry if he left. So why would he stay?
Ability to change it then. Stop worrying about the law. If I were you, I'd go to bed. Seriously, let's just throw this day in the garbage. Don't let others make you unhappy. No, I know. I'm just venting. Because you guys are not married. Of course, where's the proof?
I don't want to give you my sauce.
Where?
Wait, you can have this one. It's spicy.
I want the red sauce.
This is spicy.
Mike,
sauce.
I don't know. I'm
Want the
scared to
red
go
sauce?
out there on National Day.
I don't think
We
they
could probably
can
watch
see
some of the parade out here. You need to eat all his snacky snacks, so he ran away. It's absolutely no one's business. Hey, AM! You're allowed to go through
buy
your
our
own
salad.
cases. I hate the people.
And every time I got delicious ice cream treats, and you ate them in like 10 minutes, and I didn't get to have any ever, I would probably run away too to my sister's house.
I would be very upset.
Mm-hmm.
I'll retype it and send it again. I read it out.
Maybe there was a different one that we missed.
I don't see your name on here again.
It was about reading the book.
Yeah.
Right, Liz?
Yeah, I might be missing something.
Well, ripping
Maybe we
onions so
lost it.
much of the portal fingers. Don't let anyone take your joy. Thanks, AM.
Don't let anyone take your joy. Where is her joy?
I mean, I get it.
Right here.
I don't think I've ever seen her joy other than when she's shotgunning yogurt.
I'm a diet failure. Of course I am. I get it. I know. Okay? Phasmophobia,
Oh,
energy.
in the chat.
Right, strawberries.
We're supposed to read her message in the chat.
Corny. I'm not raging on people who care about me. I'm not. That's not
You
my
are.
point, you know?
Your chat cares about you. You're yelling
Yeah,
at them
no
all.
sugar, right. Look at it. Do you know how hard it was to put these in the cart when I wanted chocolate chip cookies? Hey, Anel. I want to slurp another yogurt.
I wonder
Yeah.
if she even did the
Tina
shopping.
P.
Probably not.
Lovato. And we have to eat. Like, we have to. That's the problem. And no, I'm not only...
You know
like-
what? Yeah, you're right. Because we take all of her joy away. That's why she's so bitter. You're right.
I can't do it. I'll just admit defeat right now. I cannot
What are you doing?
Wonder what
just go
you're
cold
doing.
turkey and
God,
like
man.
Oh my god.
completely just eat things that make me miserable, even to get through that initial push or whatever.
Hey,
Like, I know.
You are a whole adult.
I'm allowed to not want big chunk of onion. I like little onions, okay. I don't like big onion chunk.
Oh, I don't know. I just know myself.
Leave me alone.
Like, I
Judge
can't
your
do
own
it, man.
self over there.
Oh.
Good.
No, the cookie's not bad. I think it's sucralose. My sister said to tell you that you're beautiful, and I agree. Oh, thank you, Tammy. We need
Tammy's
more fine
lying
people
to
like
you.
you in the
Wow.
world. And like Ron and Teardrop and everybody. Don't give up.
Her sister
Your
was
life or
like,
junk food. Well,
what's the matter with
actually,
that lady's face?
Oh, where is Teardrop?
Oh, where is Teardrop? Teardrop should be here to be
Supportive.
distracting her by telling her her own ridiculous stories.
Yeah, her
Saying,
husband ate-
Chantel, read my chat about my husband, the raccoon. Don't be sad.
Listen to what gross thing my husband ate.
I'm trying so hard to not adopt that all or nothing. Like,
Sid missed the show. Messages. Still cheated out of Stream Boss. Want revenge? Is your name Cult? Do you want to annoy Sin? Click here for your chance with the Streamlabs link. Nice.
Thank you, Liz. That was good. I'm sorry we missed that.
AYS says Teardrop is MIA. Teardrop! Teardrop! No, no.
style, you know, like, I don't know, like that little bag of chips. It was so small.
That was hilarious. She got a little bag of chips and counted each one as she ate it.
Do you? Page 5 in her chat is saying, people have to realize about the whole inpatient thing. It's not feasible. You've got to earn an income. It's impossible to do when you need to stream and continue working. Do you think that inpatient wouldn't let you have a phone? I would imagine you could probably have a phone.
I have no idea.
I don't think they would take your phone away from you. It's not jail.
People have also got to realize
It's
about
like
the whole
a
inpatient
hospital.
thing. It's
You're
not
allowed to have your phone
feasible.
at the hospital.
You've got to earn an income. It's impossible to do when you're streaming working. Well, there's not really, like, there's no, I've tried to go inpatient in Canada, and I ended up at the outpatient for the eating disorder. And yeah, you can go somewhere to a
didn't
retreat
you
for
go?
like 10 grand. Do you guys want to pay?
That never happened. She never tried to go inpatient.
No.
That's another lie.
Well, they probably recommended her to an outpatient thing, and she just never went.
No. Well, you have money for food, but no, I don't have money for 10 grand to go go into somewhere and just no. Sorry, I don't.
You do.
Like,
Because they feed you there. 2 months, you spend 10 grand on food in 2 months, for sure. Inpatient will take phones away. Interesting. Oh, maybe so you can't, like, order food. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
like no, I won't be doing that. I don't even know if that exists here.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't think
she
it
just
does.
said she tried outpatient. Also a lie.
Cult Curl says it's a lot of shit talking for a non-stream boss. Let me try that spicy sauce. Try that.
I don't know. Thank you, Ignis Sapphire.
Spicy.
Yeah. It's too spicy for me.
What if I go blind?
Oh, there's another lie that you can see.
Big glass of water. Yeah, Wajihah, exactly. These things can't be fixed overnight. That's right. Hey, Marilla. Hey, Ellen. Thank you
It
so
can't
much,
be
Ellen.
fixed overnight.
And that's
so
what pisses me off.
try
Like people
next year.
like act like I'm just here to deceive my audience and be like, oh, I'm gonna tell them today that I'm not gonna eat KFC, and then guess what? Tomorrow I'm gonna eat KFC. No, I wake up every effing day
literally do that.
trying to not eat the KFC.
Uh-huh.
So whenever I tell you I don't want to eat
You
the
have
KFC,
to go out of your way to eat KFC.
I have every intention of not doing it, but I just can't. Okay, so if you go blind, then you can't see mean comments anymore. Yeah, I'll be reading them in Braille.
In
Blind is
Braille.
a reality with diabetes. I know, maybe one day. I'm aware my foot can fall
How's
off.
chewing?
My toes are gonna get cut off. I'm aware of all these things.
And she doesn't care. That's the thing.
No, she doesn't give a shit.
That's what her chat needs to realize. That's what everybody needs to realize. She does not give a fuck.
Nope. She don't need no eyes. She don't need no feet.
She has said multiple times she would rather live a short life and PA early
Yep.
than not eat the food she wants.
Yep. And you know her being like, oh, I say I want to eat KFC, but then I just can't help it and I go eat KFC. Like you could say you're not going to eat KFC and then go get some other fast food, but you go specifically to KFC just to piss people off. Do it with the intention of annoying people.
Yep.
It's not because you just couldn't resist driving yourself to the KFC.
It does feel miserable eating all healthy.
Oh, that was close.
That was close.
I actually I haven't even
barely.
had KFC since the funeral. The pizza to make it look like a different day. Well, it kind of was a different day. Kimikaze, member for 3 months. Thank you, Kimikaze. Ready, set, rebees. I appreciate that. Caprice. Thank you. Yeah, I had McDonald's, yeah. My mobility's the same, I guess. I don't know. I don't lie, I changed my mind.
Can you imagine getting a prostate exam from those sausage fingers? Guys. Dude, they scare me.
And they're wet.
They're always wet. Dude.
And they're wet.
They're ready
Prostate
to do the exam.
from those wet fingers. Jesus.
Well, it's
Feel
true.
mushy.
And the problem is you guys aren't in my body. You don't know. Like, I swear it's a mental illness or something. I change my mind like I change my diapers.
Yeah, the mobility is most certainly not the same. You want a good callback to when she was supposedly 60 pounds lighter?
Lighter or heavier?
Heavier, sorry. She was supposedly 16 pounds heavier.
16 or you've said 60 lighter, and then you
That
said
was giving
16 heavier. What are you saying? I have no idea.
When she was 60 pounds heavier.
Oh, okay.
Here. Both of these things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's lost weight since then, she says.
Yeah. You think she
How
could
come
do,
she can't do that anymore?
You think she could do any of this?
No. Why can't she do that then?
I don't know what's clapping.
I think she would PA if she tried to do either one of these.
Yeah, why?
Something is.
Why can't she do this now? I can't believe he's got the clapping sound in there too. Jesus Christ, Poppy, what the fuck?
It's the yoga ball one on the left that gets me. Look at how into it she's going. To be fair, she was coked out of her mind in both things. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Jade, you drag one leg. It's because of my sciatica. It never went away. That drag, it's weird.
Sciatica, is that it again? Poltergeisha, I was listening to Pulpy when she said she massages Sal's neck, and all I could think about was those wet, gross fingers.
Yeah, can you imagine just the greasy...
She doesn't massage Sal's neck.
PA, pass away.
Thanks, Stokely, my fashion show. Your #1 Chantel stand? Yeah. I'm trying, yeah. That's getting clipped, yep.
Oogie boogie.
Mobility comes and goes.
Yes.
Smaller bites. Yeah.
She's
the
creepy.
bugs falling off of her
She's
and everything.
crawly.
Yeah.
I don't remember the words.
Yes.
'Cause I'm the foodie man.
Really, Vanna? I don't know about that. You're not blocked, Aaron. I know green grapes, but you gotta know, a lot of them just stay out of it. A lot of them are here because they like the food content. And a lot of them probably don't really... A lot of people probably don't understand my issues, you know?
Sciatica doesn't cause foot drag. I have been having...
Oh, yeah, you've been having some
It's
sciatica.
insane. It's insane sciatica. It was both sides of my back. Now it's just the right side.
You're
And
going to drag your leg?
It's my butt cheek, the back of my thigh, down into my calf.
Oh, you better start dragging your leg.
It is so bad. But I still went and did leg day, or back day at the gym.
Maybe you should not have. That's probably why your back's hurting.
Eh.
You settle down, sir.
Probably be fine.
My favorite T-ball door smell. I don't know the names. Your twin daughters. Oh,
You don't know the names of your husband's perfume smells that are written on the bottles.
No, she has no idea. He's a busy businessman doing busy business work all day. She knows nothing about it.
Okay, I think that's it for this one.
Is it?
Yeah, what we were looking for anyway.
Okay.
All right, we're going to move over. Do you guys want the video of Amber talking about her lies?
Reacting to her old video.
Yeah, or the Beck video, part 2 of the Mr. Snowflake thing. What do you guys want?
Yep, chat decides.
Ideally, we'll have time for both, but which one do you want next? And while you're throwing your 2 cents in the chat, please hit the like button. Please share it out on your social media. If you want to support, we are in the middle of our first ever Yippee train.
Yippee.
At 12 cars on that one, and we are 7 stream bosses, 3 away from giving something away.
All right. Oh, I'm seeing Beck.
I see an ALR.
1 ALR.
Anything but Beck.
It's juicy. Okay.
It's 40 minutes, though.
That's okay. We can skip over ones that are boring.
Okay.
I'm sure Snowflake asked the same questions over and over again like last time.
Can't even speed it up. All right, 1.3. So we're 11 on that, or 12 on the Yippee train, and 7 on the stream boss. Okay, we'll do a little bit of the Beck video because chat decided that that's what they want.
That's okay.
And we'll see what this is about.
Hey guys, I'm back with another video.
Juicy in 20 words per minute.
Well, yeah, we can speed it up.
Skippy, but do it. Yeah, we'll be doing some skippy.
This will be part 2 of my Q&A.
Welcome to part 2 of the audience's questions for Beck. Morning after the night before, morning after Amber's taking accountability video. Be interesting to see Beck's take on that, because that was new levels of patheticness. I just can't believe how terrible it was. Right. Anyway, thanks for all your questions again. This is part 2. There's enough for a part 3, because there's just so many. So I haven't asked them all here. I've had to really shorten it because there's so many good questions. So there is a part 3. But anyway, part 2 for now. Thanks for your questions. Beck, thanks for agreeing.
He's just wearing a bathrobe here.
He looks real comfy.
I can't wait.
Hey, you have that thing. It's up there. It's a thing I got you for Christmas. You just never wear it.
It's because it's a pullover.
To see your response to that taking accountability. Right, here we go. Did Amber ever show what you think was genuine fear or concern when it came to her health and lack of mobility? Or does she just not care if she dies before 50? And did anything genuinely change after the cancer in terms of attitude or trying to get better, even if just temporarily? Good question.
She would sometimes cry and get upset about her weight. When I'd speak to her about it, what hurt her the most was always that she felt she would never be her goal weight and that she would never look the way she...
I love how the chat's like drooling over Snowflake. And I'm over here in a probably 20-year-old cut off.
You look raggedy.
Simpson shirt. Like, damn, I should turn my camera on. I want some of this drooling, but they're like, this definitely ain't it.
She wanted to look. Weight loss is hard. I know it is. But it's been so many years since she started her channel that she could have reached that goal in a healthy way, including any slip-ups along the way by now, if she had really wanted to. I think what upset her most was not looking how she wanted to. Health was not the priority at all. Her career on YouTube was much more important than her health, and she said as much multiple times. If she were to lose weight or not be a train wreck, she wouldn't have as many viewers, and that was the most important thing to her, more than any concern for herself, those around her, or anything else. Nothing changed after her diagnosis.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Did you notice that Amberlynn tends to chameleon herself
Thank you, fake gamer cat.
to be just like the people around her, especially her partners, whether it being towards you or maybe when she was around Destiny/Dana, Jade, or her mom? One of the most fascinating things about Amber is her recording herself morphing into different Lyns. Did you notice that? I noticed it, and I don't notice anything.
I did notice that, and so did everyone around her. That was something that I'd brought up to her multiple times, and so did her friends. When we confronted her, she would say that she didn't realize that she was even doing it, and that it wasn't on purpose. I always thought it was her way of trying to fit in with the people around her. I don't think she has ever truly been confident in herself or in her own interests enough to just be herself around people.
Trying to fit in with the people around her because she's copying people on the internet.
Yeah.
It's not like she's copying her friends in real life.
Or maybe she knew that who she really was wasn't as likable as the people she wanted to befriend, so it was easier to act like them.
Beck is not a victim. She was able to get all her cartoon t-shirts and video games. All she had to do was wipe ALR's ass. Don't forget, Beck also has done piece of shit things. It has multiple scam GoFundMes. Both are trash. I do think that there is a lot of stuff in here. And again, I might be seeing this differently because I am a different person, but it was a lot of stuff where I'd be like, the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Than to be judged or scrutinized for her own personality and behavior. I think it's important to find people.
He looks like he could be a family member, so I don't get the tingles from Mr. Snowflake.
Make sure you watch at least the last 10, 15 minutes. Is that where all the good questions are?
Oh, that's where I come in.
who like you for who you are, but I think she
What's up,
didn't
Big
feel
Dave?
like that was possible, so she had to be someone else with everyone. If she had just been herself, she could have formed real friendships a long time ago and been actually working on herself and improving all this time.
She always tries to change her personality, but she always comes across as a douche. Doesn't matter which personality she picks, it's douche, 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 douche.
Yeah.
So she needs to get better
She
at
does
that.
always come across as a douchebag.
Every time.
Did Amber ever admit to lying about a disorder? There's so many examples of her lying about being diagnosed with stuff.
She never admitted to lying about a disorder, but I think that's because she genuinely believes that she has every single one that she says she has. She would self-diagnose constantly based on how she felt and a few Google searches. She was constantly worried
Yeah,
about
that's a
every
given.
symptom she had, so she would always come up with a diagnosis on her own for each one. It's a bad habit and not a good way to find out what's really going on with you. She would
Okay, thank you for the advice, Beck.
go to the ER so often, but rarely or never go to a primary care physician, OBGYN, psychologist, or therapist who could have been much more helpful. And as we know, when she would go see those doctors, it would just be a few times before she would never go again.
Amber has accused you of not allowing her to explore her bisexuality. Did she also prevent you from expressing?
I remember that. I remember we got into a real long conversation about how Amber would be very upset about Beck talking to men. And then it turned into a big thing about how bisexual men always kind of catch the shit under the stick.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember at the time there were a lot of bi guys in the chat that were like, yeah, no, we just get shit everywhere we turn.
Yeah?
And it's people like Amber that perpetuate that.
Expressing your desire to be... See my little Jupiter's Delight smile? It's because it's coming up in a video. Wow. She seemed very upset by the implication that she would date anyone that isn't expressly she, her.
While with Amber, she would be very defensive anytime I'd try to ask her if she may be bisexual. She would say no and accuse me of trying to label her or change who she was. I'd ask about it because she would talk a lot about being with guys, the incident at the movie theater, and
Didn't
about
she write like whole fanfics about relationships with men?
Yeah.
So...
other things she did. It was okay to talk about, but it felt odd to me just how often it was brought up. I think back on it now, and I do think that she might have said those things so often to get some kind of reaction out of me. Maybe to see if I get jealous about it. I do understand being confused about your identity and wanting to explore that, but I was never really given that opportunity to support her or to allow her to explore that part of her. We didn't talk more about it because she was so adamant that she only liked women and would shut me down anytime I asked about possibly being bi. I think it did affect me in a way, especially after the breakup, and once she opened up more about it while with Jade. Jade was bisexual and poly, and Amber...
It was, again, it's that Beck, and I know this is going to ruffle some feathers, but Beck never stood up for herself the way she should have.
No, she should have stood up for herself a lot more.
What was the worst argument you and Amber got into? I'm sure it's all just molded into one horrible hue, but does anything stand out?
You're right. There
You know
was
what,
so much
Song? You are very correct there.
fighting that it has all melted together in my memory, and they were all really difficult. It's hard to pick out just one. I think the arguments that stand out the most for me are the ones where I got so overwhelmed that I had to leave the house and get away. One time, Amber, Eric, Ricky, and I were watching Adventure Time, and Eric changed the channel without
Good choice.
asking. Amber, even though she did not like Adventure Time, and even though it was Eric's TV, had a huge blow up. I'd had enough, and I left without grabbing my wallet, my bra, or shoes. I drove an hour to my sister's and showed up at her doorstep barefoot and crying. I just wanted to escape.
What was the date of the We Have Broke Up live stream
She's
like?
trying
Great
pony up.
question. What was the pre-live stream, and more importantly, what was the post-live stream like? Good question. I don't think about these things. The live stream itself was so uncomfortable with ALR just
I feel like after the after the intervention, it should have been an eye opener.
staring off into the distance and making Beck do all the talking and responding to the chat. What was the rest of the day like? Yeah.
The day of the We Broke Up live stream was really
Beck is taking responsibility and trying to better themselves. I agree.
Yeah.
stressful. She spent the day asking me if I was sure about my decision, guilting me about how she wasn't sure what she would do without me, trying her hardest to make me feel awful. I wouldn't be there to take care of her anymore, and that's what she was most affected by. During that live stream and the following ones...
What is this? What is she doing to draw? Like, what is this? So you could just pull a layer off?
It's like some drawing thing on like iPad or whatever.
What is this?
It was
It's
obvious
an
to me
art thing.
that she was
Make
trying to
layers.
insult me and put me down to the audience. She really thought she was being clever. I knew I had...
I could go for a diet.
A diet soda. What did you think about that?
Efficacious. Can you bring me one?
Ellie said a lot of people get worn down by their abusers. It's not easy for them to stand up for themselves. That's very true.
Yeah.
had to be there until I could get my things to move out, and with the promise of being paid monthly to help me get back on my feet. I tried to keep things amicable. I did try to clap back a few times, though. For over a week, it was an emotional roller coaster
Yeah, that's the thing.
Anya.
going from being completely fine to begging for me to come back, then emotionally manipulating me in an effort to get me to rethink my decision, and then being angry at me. Once Jade came into the picture, all manipulation toward getting me back ended, and there were no longer any moments of being nice to me. Everything became about rubbing this new relationship in my face, and making sure I knew how quickly she had moved on, and making the split up as hard for me as it could possibly be. She treated Jade much better than she'd ever treated me, and she made sure that I saw that.
And
Of course.
Doesn't surprise me.
Of course she did.
I like this one. Thank you so much, Beck, for speaking out against narcissistic abusers. It helped me recognize a lot of similarities in the way one of my family...
It's rough drafting. No, I mean, like, what is the
program?
The thing she is like. There's a word for it.
A program.
That mistreats the rest of us.
No, it's not a pro.
It's drawing. What is the thing? It's drawing.
Oh my god.
It's drawing with some sort of computer program.
That's not a program.
It's a something, an app. It's a with a stylus on your iPad. What do you mean?
A drawing, like what? It is called a drawing pad, but what kind of drawing pad?
Okay.
Was families, man. Don't get me started. And enabled me to start doing my own research on how to handle the situation. I have a question based on my own experience with that family member. Did Amber ever ridicule you or generally make you feel bad for the things you enjoy, like drawing, video games, or watching certain shows? If so, do you...
Oh, I thought you were just saying procreate in the chat. It's called procreate. Oh my god, why is Liz just saying
what,
procreate?
Are you going to start drawing? You need procreate?
No, I kind of want to... I want to see...
What are you doing?
What the fuck?
Oh boy. It's definitely procreate. Okay. So it's a program, right?
It is for iPads.
Oh, it's a program for an iPad.
It is
literally exactly what I said.
That would be an app. But
okay, an app for an iPad. Also what I said.
But I thought it was a drawing pad.
Do you think she did that to make herself feel better?
Fish, yeah.
Maybe that was a fish.
We've definitely had some X to doubt. Probably that. Definitely that.
Susan, why you tell me to stop? I was right.
Yikes family has been good tonight.
Yeah, they have.
We've had some pause game. Definitely some of my god content. No cat noises. You have been the captain. No squee, but I'm going to check your math work right the fuck now.
Uh-oh.
Definitely doing that, man. 400 people watching and 140 likes?
That doesn't math. You guys are failing.
Yeah, do your math. Come on. Sin, it's not the platform for procreation. Do you have...
I think chat needs a horny bonk for all this procreation talk.
Do you have a moment to listen to my big plan?
You've told your big plan. You've told the big plan.
And Fake Gamer Cat still hasn't
they know the big
filled
plan.
out her application.
You've had applications filled out. You know, they know the big plan.
So
nobody wants to participate.
I have at least 3 people that disagree.
Oh boy.
Definitely some horny bonks to go around. Have I been a good girl, Sin? The best girl.
Aw.
No perfectly timed dono, no club. Definitely some TV movie reference somewhere. Sure. And hailed the win. We're about halfway to goal. You never sent it. Where do I send it?
Huh?
So we'll look for goal, club, dono, squee, yikes family acting up, and cat noise.
All right.
Or as a way of exerting control over you.
I'm so happy that I can help empower others to speak up on similar experiences.
Sin, I would love to hear your plan again.
Why would you encourage this, Bethany?
So I need
God.
patriotic.
Oh boy.
I need the most patriotic women of the chat to volunteer to raise and create
Procreate?
A warrior class.
Oh yeah.
You'll be a single mother with no financial help. But you will be raising a child that you are tasked with training to be a lethal combat machine when the special code gets sent out.
This is what he's filling out the applications for, Anna Artie. Would you like to raise one of his misfit children? So he can steal them from you someday and make them go to war?
I also really like.
Oh, I did. I messaged you and said I got the application ready and just never responded. Reply to me and I'll send it later.
Hear that it's helpful and recognized.
Am I being voluntold? No, this is strictly volunteer. We need willful, consensual volunteers.
Seeing this kind of behavior in others' lives. I appreciate everyone who tells.
Unless you're into something else, and that's a whole different application you have to fill.
Their stories and who just supports or watches in general. Thank you, Zalaris4144. So, she did make mean remarks about the way I dressed and the way I decorated. Otherwise, she didn't act.
No one has time for that. I told you.
I know, right? I do not have time for this.
This is a dedicated.
I'm not participating.
You're doing it for your country.
Actively put down my interest, often outside of random comments here and there. I think that's because she just showed no interest in anything I liked, was doing, or enjoyed. We were always doing separate things.
Well, they eat like No, they have to eat Wagyu beef and broccoli.
Oh my God.
Every day.
You're not paying them.
In the same room together.
This seems very culty.
Yeah, it does seem very culty, doesn't it?
No, they just have to be trained efficient warriors. You can live whatever life you want to live. They can believe and worship whomever they so choose. But they need to be taught the phrase.
Oh, yeah, the phrase that you're going to give to them and that activates them as secret soldiers.
Cells.
Douche.
Timidly raised his hand for voluntold if that's what Shelly's doing. Yeah, she could just sit over there and bark orders.
Was Amber ever truly concerned about her health? Like hygiene? Mobility?
What is the compensation?
There's no compensation.
The undying gratitude of a nation. And
there, the Ham and Beans has got the answer.
Yes. And patriotic cream pies.
Etc. Or was it all just an act? Wishing the best for you, Beck.
Amber did say that she was concerned for her mobility and that she wanted to be more mobile, but never did anything about it while with me. I think that was because her online presence was more important than improving her quality of life, just like with her health. She wasn't concerned about how that lack of mobility affected me either, and how much work and effort I had to put.
That's what I said. Are you serious?
I make really cute kids, so you get to, for at least 3 years, go, look at this cute little thing.
Put into help her due to the...
For 3 years.
Yeah. I think after 3, that's when they stop being so cute.
Yes.
Those things deteriorating. As for her hygiene, she really never brought up concern about it. She would douse herself in perfume sometimes to help any issues, but that's all. I won't go into detail about smells or anything too personal, but her hygiene did affect everyone around her.
Well, that's very
She's
nice of you, Beck, to not go into the smells and everything.
I want a full smell profile.
Please no. Thank you, Beck, for not going into the smells and everything.
I want to hear if they were... flowery undertones of BO and hair. Like, okay, so a long time ago. I saw a documentary about Ben and Jerry's. And they have
some weirdos.
Well, now they are, but there was a guy who worked at the Ben and Jerry's factory, and his entire job was to take an actual golden spoon and taste the ice cream, and he would have to write out detailed notes of the flavor profiles and all that stuff. I want that, but what Amberlynn smells like.
Ew. Ew.
Myself and others' personal belongings.
I need that fat old white dude with the golden Ben and Jerry spoon to just go by Amber and go...
No.
She did not show concern for any of those things.
What do you think?
Ham and Beans, exactly. You're giving birth to the next Thomas Jefferson. All of you. It's a Leonidas, Thomas Jefferson,
I don't
John
want to
Wick.
be strong like man who look pretty. I want to be strong like bitch that fight bears in the forest.
That's not Gamer Valine. This is the only person besides Gamer Valine who's hit that donation like 5 years. I can make you a killing machine, no problem. I can't promise it won't go rogue. I can almost guarantee it. That's fine. Once they have the codes, they're good. You're in, Murder Potato.
It will take for Amber to change. Ignore that question.
8.
And the Eve dogs. Everybody gets an Eve dog.
Yeah, everyone gets an Eve dog.
And they have to ride the Eve dog.
Gamer Potato. Yeah, we will find a way. This will be your financial responsibility, by the way, to clone Eve.
They have to clone Eve too? I thought you were at least giving out the Eve clones for free.
Feeder content, and do you know if she purposely made content?
The fee is built into
the feeder community.
The application processing fee.
We love you, Beck. Now it's pretty clear she's making feeder content, but back then, did it ever come up?
What was the shit in what did they do with in Winter Soldier?
I have no idea.
Where he's like, Freight car, Friday. Oh fuck!
Was that the code
The
words?
Winter Soldier product. It's like that, but better looking kids.
Personally, I think being deplatformed would be the only way. I'm not saying I want that to happen. No matter how terrible she's treated me and the number
You can name the kid whatever you want.
of things she's taken from me, I would never wish the loss of a job, stability, or housing on anyone. I know how devastating that is for anyone. YouTube is how she makes a living. It's how she supports herself, and she uses losing her
You're gonna need to do more streams. Then I have a very willing at least 3 people in the chat.
channel and views as an excuse.
This is not enough
to
for an army.
It will
I think you need at least like 50 for an army. A small army, at least.
Okay,
a militia.
I got Fake Gamer Cat. I got Haley Nicole, that bitch. Liz Lucas is being voluntold.
Yes.
I
think that's it.
Fear of the T-Rexes, you're being voluntold now.
change. The only way she would ever change is if it were her only option. So I don't see that ever happening. To answer the second question, Amber never admitted to me that she catered to feeders when deciding on her content or thumbnails. She did tell me that she would do mukbangs because
Donate to Sin's Domination Formation Program. I like it. I like it.
They got views and would use thumbnails showing herself eating for the same reason. Knowing how often she read through her comments and looked at anything online related to her, I can't imagine that she wasn't aware of what she was doing. It definitely felt like feeder
She was
content.
definitely aware of what she was doing.
Yeah.
It's
But
pretty
whether
obvious.
They both are. Fear of the T-Rex said that's rude. That's not a no.
She made anything outside of YouTube for that purpose or talked to anyone about feederism specifically, she never mentioned.
Does Beck know anything about Amber's
Right,
falling out with
Susan's
Crystal?
in.
Actually, that is a good question. Yeah, tried being mates like she does with all her exes, and then it stops.
Okay. We could start with the company. I feel like we could do some work with the company, and then we'll expand to a battalion.
From what I witnessed, Amber very frequently reached out to Crystal. When Crystal got into a relationship with Nina, Amber was not a fan of having to share Crystal's time and attention with someone else, even though she was the one to introduce them to each other. Amber talked bad about Nina a lot to Crystal in an attempt to split them up. When I told her to leave them alone, Amber made it seem like she was just parroting things I'd told her about my own experience with Nina, and doing it to defend Crystal and to defend me and what happened in my relationship.
Do I have to give birth to the kid or no?
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not doing it. Somebody else has to.
You're gonna have to get it out some way.
Relationship with Nina. I didn't want those.
No, we haven't heard anything juicy from Beck yet.
No, let's skip forward some.
Just my juices.
Crazy. Can you tell when Hamber when Hamber is fake crying? I can. If so, what is her biggest tell? Love to see you thriving in a relationship with a beautiful woman. Your iceberg videos have been so fun. It'll be interesting when you, Beck, when you get all the Amber stuff out and then it's just passion project after passion project. Yeah. Anyway, can you tell when Amber is fake crying?
When Amber actually cries, they're really
God. Oh my God.
What?
Rusty spoon.
Oh, that's that guy, yeah.
Salad.
tears. She
I haven't thought about that in so long. Oh, that's a throwback.
sobs, her shoulders shake, and her voice squeaks. I don't think I've ever seen her genuinely cry on camera. In her last response to Beck video, her eyes are dry, and she changed her voice a little to sound emotional, but you can tell it's not real. She did that a lot while filming, then would stop the video and turn around like nothing had happened. Also, thank you. I can't wait to do more videos showing my interest in things I love.
What is Ella really diagnosed with? Yeah. Anything? Or would she just come back and go, I got diagnosed?
Haley Nicole, that's cute.
Diagnosed with all this? I don't know why she's obsessed with being diagnosed with stuff.
While with me, the only thing she was ever diagnosed with besides cancer was bipolar disorder. Eric, Amber, and I all visited the same doctor who diagnosed all three of us with bipolar disorder. And
what the fuck is this, a group project?
We all went to the doctor and got diagnosed with the same thing. That seems odd.
Prescribed us all the same medication based on a questionnaire the doctor had given us. The doctor eventually took me off that medicine and said my diagnosis may have been incorrect due to my reaction to the medicine. Amber stopped taking it and seeing the doctor
You answered
altogether.
a questionnaire and then they gave you some drugs and you took them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I continued seeing that doctor for years. I don't know about any other official diagnosis she's ever received, and there were no more given while with me.
Oh, because she's nuts. Was there ever a moment to where you were in so much fear from Amberlynn that you wanted to call for help via police?
This is a decent question.
It is.
Family, etc. That's a sad one. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that I ever felt the need to call the police. I didn't feel physically threatened by Amber, but I did sometimes feel like calling for my family, either wanting to just talk to them or needing to run to them to be by their side for emotional support.
Did ALR put times on more things than what you've already told us? How many other things did you do that with?
She would put timers on cleaning, but I kind of found that...
I feel like Beck should have led with that. I tried clicking early or watching earlier, but clicked off. Yeah. What the hell was that?
Phone vibrating?
That was a weird vibrate. It's definitely backloading the video.
Helpful sometimes. Yeah. She'd sit in one spot and clean the areas that she could reach from her seat while I cleaned everywhere else. If I watched a movie in the living room with friends or did anything outside of the room she was in and she didn't plan on joining, she'd always ask how long the movie was or what I'd be doing and for how long. I don't know if she'd set a timer in those instances, but I would get a text right around the time I estimated asking if I was done and when I'd be coming back. She'd set a timer for lint picking, back brushing, and massages, and any activities we did together. She'd...
Back brushing. Oh, the thing you make me do.
The thing I make you do.
If you ever set a timer, I'm killing you.
Set a 10-minute timer while we watched a movie. When that timer would go off, she'd spend 15 minutes on her computer. Then she'd either go back to the movie for 10 more minutes.
See, now this actually makes me think that there might be... You know what? No, never mind.
The timer thing is so strange. We're going to do this for 10 minutes, and then we're going to do that for 10 minutes, and then we're going to do this for 10 minutes, and I'm going to set a timer for everything we're going to do. Why?
You've heard of salad fingers, and all you hear about salad fingers, oily creatures with meh-sized fingers. You'll hear the woof woof. Donate now. It's Streamlit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're just over halfway to goal, and we've got 2 more stream bosses to change before we give something away. I didn't count Murder Potatoes donation, so we're still 12 on the YIPPEEE train.
Okay.
If you want to join the YIPPEEE train, you know how to do that. It is very structured, but it's nonsensical structure.
Yeah.
Or pick another activity and go back to the movie after. Sometimes it was reading, journaling, or choosing. If I was in the bathroom, there would be no timer, but she would text, call, or yell to tell me I'm taking too long.
Beck, do you know anything of the rain?
She wouldn't set a timer if I was in the bathroom. Very generous captor. The fuck is that?
I get yelled at for taking too long in the bathroom too, Beck. I get it.
But I don't set a timer. That's weird.
Pain and metals. So, the Rain and Petals eavesdrop story, or the accusations of SA Amber has made towards people. Did she ever come clean, confide, or discredit her own stories? I don't know how much you've seen. You probably haven't seen all of that stuff, actually. The SA stuff, claiming that she's been SA'd by so many people. So many different people, and the story's changed, and the reason why she's told the stories has changed. I'll send you all the clips if you want more clarification, but so many examples of it just flat out lying about being SA'd.
The Rain and Petals eavesdrop is so ridiculous. The only instance that she told me about was with Casey. She never admitted to me that what she said was a lie, and never...
Wow, Susan. Beck, bad things happen when you allow yourself to be enslaved by a stinky 700-pound, 500 IQ chronic liar.
50 IQ.
Mentioned any of the other instances that I'd heard mentioned in your Mr. Snowflake's videos. She would bring up throughout the relationship that she didn't understand why viewers invalidated her experience, and she would tell stories about things Casey had supposedly done to her. I believe now that Casey is another victim of Amber, and I understand why there's so much doubt about everything Amber says.
Yeah.
What shows did Amberlynn say she was going to be on? Oh yeah, I was always talking about some shows contacted her, the shows contacted her. What shows did Amberlynn say she was going to be on?
The things Becky's saying sounds like wildlife care.
There was a show called Too Large that contacted her and wanted her to be on the show, but they wanted her to move to Atlanta and to follow a strict diet. She told me that she rejected the show because she didn't want to move and was afraid that she wouldn't be able to post YouTube videos while on the show. I also vaguely remember her getting an email about being on My 600-Pound Life, but that could have been totally fake. We weren't sure.
Was Amber secretive with her phone?
Little Miss Bonus Sandwich has a good point. It sounds like she's grasping for control. Amber has no control over her health or her eating habits. So she's trying to control back. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Little Miss Bonus Sandwich.
I like it.
What a great name.
In your relationship. Infamously cheated on Emily with Erica and was still talking to Abby while with Emily.
When we first started dating, she mentioned that she received a lot of nudes from people on Snapchat. I told her that it made me kind of uncomfortable, and she told me that she changed the settings or something so that it wouldn't keep happening. But I never looked to see if that were true. Amber was really secretive with her phone. She would take mine and go through it all the time, but told me that she didn't want me looking through her phone because she had private journals and
That's why you need to get somebody who can enjoy nudes with you.
insisted she needed her privacy.
Right. So that's the audience's one. There's loads. I could do an endless series on this, but there's enough for another part. But I've done a few as well, because there's a few I want to know. And with the victims, it'll tie up a few things. Anyway, what's this one? Reaction channels. Which reaction channels did she hate the most? I wasn't around then, so sadly it won't be me. It's the ankle now. It's the ankle now. How often did she talk about them? Did it annoy you how obsessed she was with them? Did she ever cry over reaction channels? She's admitted to crying over...
Ooh, crying over reaction channels. That's a good question.
And posts and Instagrams. Was she genuinely obsessed? Would she talk about them all the time? Would she cry over GAWD? I hope it's a yes.
Karina Kaboom, Willow Davis, CXNT, Charlie Gold, Kicking Geese, and Apathetic Facts. She talked about the channels daily and watched
the old guard.
Yep.
Every video that came out about her. She loved to say that none of them would have a channel or be making any money without her. She'd proudly tell me about her flagging videos of theirs. It was annoying to me that she was so obsessed because it was such an unhealthy obsession. She would sometimes cry about the things the channels would say, calling them bullies, and saying it was due to fat shaming.
How long would she check comments on her videos, and did that ever annoy you? How often she would talk about them? Look what this person said, look what it... How long would she be checking? Would she just check? Because every now and again she'll go, I'm not reading comments, but she is.
She would spend an hour at a time scrolling through her YouTube comments on and off.
Would she have a timer for it?
Probably.
Daily. She would also cry about her YouTube comments and talk about how detrimental it was for mental health, but would go out of her...
I will bet you that it is very upsetting for Amber to see the comments that she gets.
Mm-hmm.
But she leaves them open because it is interaction on the video.
It's beneficial to her channel.
Yeah.
Her way to read them along with posts on...
Yeah, I get comments every now and then where I'm like, what is this asshole doing? And I don't delete them.
You give him the pin of shame.
If it's worthy of it.
Yeah.
Reddit, Kiwi Farms, and Facebook.
Hygiene. All right. Hygiene. Well, yeah, I think you've been respectful about Amber's lack of hygiene. However, I mean, I wouldn't be. Especially not after her accountability video. I'm sorry you thought you were abused. You man. However, I think it's a valid thing to discuss because it must have affected you. It must have had a negative effect on you.
I'm going to pretend Beck is saying that Chantel cries over reaction channel. I mean, we know.
Being around somebody who refuses.
Dude, I have never seen one person be so... Sorry, I really popped that P there. Be so obsessed with somebody the way Foodie is with Yabba right now.
Yeah, it's definitely obsession.
To clean properly. That would have done my mentals in. That wouldn't have been good for me.
The pin of shame
wasn't
is
something you tried to talk to Amber
thing.
about. And would you get defensive if you did bring it
Who's
up? Or did
getting
you
rid
not
of
bring it up?
filth in the
Or what?
community post, Aaron? Chantel or Amber? Amber doesn't do community posts, does she? Oh, yeah. We haven't gotten to these questions yet.
Oh, that's the answer, though.
Did you get defensive if you or anybody brought it up? I mean, you don't have to say how much she stunk or stank, but would you ever get defensive if you brought it up? The lack of hygiene, and it is part of the abuse. That is awful to have to put up with that. So I know Amber, even though you didn't even mention the hygiene stuff before, Amber wasn't happy that you were talking about the hygiene stuff, even though you didn't.
I would talk to Amber about her hygiene. I tried to convince her to cut her hair to make maintenance easier on both of us, and she refused. I told her to stop wearing the chokers when the dark spots appeared behind her neck, and she told me...
the cavemen come with birds and toys and some places to know. One day when the critters come, we'll eat till our bellies are full.
Amber needs to pay Beck back for their inheritance she took from the mother and all the back pay. You want back pay? Well, I say pay back. For appearing in her vlogs. Beck pay. See, I was going to make Beck pay the thing, but I don't think anyone would get it.
I imagine that if Beck could get a lawyer, I mean, Amber did come on live and say, I am paying Beck for these live streams. She did say that, and then she didn't do it.
Amber just needs to cut her a fat fucking check.
I mean, I think there probably could be grounds for a lawsuit there.
Told me it wasn't a big deal and that it was fine. I'm not going to go into detail about the smell, but it was brought up to me a lot by everyone around me, and I did have to talk to her about it. Her reaction was
Everybody thought she stank and told Beck about it.
I'm sure she
Everybody was afraid to tell Amber. They just told Beck, fix it. Wash her better, Beck. Crow, member for 19 months. Thank you, dear. Very excited to see what Large Ham says to try to wriggle out of this. There is no excuse for what she did to Beck. That's true. But she's already said, I'm not responding anymore, ever.
Yeah.
So she already gave her fake apology. I'm sorry that you felt like I was mean to you. So
she's just going to come and say that Beck was lying about everything.
Yeah, probably.
Usually to blame her depression and how she struggled to clean by herself. Eventually, I stopped asking her to help herself because it wasn't going to happen. It did get a little better when we moved into the apartment with the large walk-in shower, but I did still stand in the bathroom and help until the day we broke up.
I see a lot of abuse when it comes to you and Amber. People often mention financial abuse, which is not something I immediately think of when I think of abuse, but it's still a form of abuse. I always think of physical or emotional, but then I see people talking about financial. I'm like, oh yeah, of course, that's one as well. That's a big one as well. Can you think of any big examples of Amber abusing you financially?
Amber constantly held over my head that she was the only one with an income. During almost every argument, she would tell me how she pays all the bills and buys all the food, as if that gave her a right to control me, and as if I contributed nothing to her life. I would tell her each time that if she felt that way, I'd gladly go back to
doing the wiping. Like, Amber should have had to pay somebody a full-time salary to do that. And Beck did it for free.
Oh, Spooky said I did my first dono. Thank you so much, Spooky.
Thank you, Spooky.
Working. She'd quickly say, no, I don't want you to do that. And she didn't. She couldn't handle being apart from me for any extended period of time. She needed a caretaker, and that was already my full-time job, and a thankless one. Despite that, and doing what I could to contribute by also being in the vlogs, when she knew full well that I didn't want to be, in order to earn the home I was living in her mind, she would also be sure to take away any money I'd get from other sources. I mentioned this before, but even being seen collecting change would trigger her to question whether I was saving up to leave her. When my mother passed away, me and my siblings received a portion of a settlement from my dad's job that ended up being around $5,000 to $6,000 for each of us. I was not allowed to keep it. She told me that the money had to go into paying the bills and my half of the rent. My mom had plans for when she would have received that money before she passed away. Getting it was bittersweet, and I would have liked to use it in some way to honor her. She wouldn't have wanted
crazy.
That's wild.
Like, okay, Beck was already doing your wiping, doing your washing of yourself, cleaning your house, going out to get everything for you that you needed, and appearing in your lives with you, helping you make your videos when they didn't want to, and then also, well, you got a tiny bit of money, so give it all to me now. Like, she can't keep anything? That's crazy. Crazy. I could see Amber being like, well, you have to give me half of it for rent. But all of it? That's just shitty.
I don't think that Amber asking for some of it to help with the bills is unreasonable.
Some of it to help with the bills is okay. All of it, like, you owe me everything that Beck had no other income. That was probably all the money that they had for a whole year or whatever. Like, you get none of it. Give it all to me. Also, be my personal caretaker. Help me with my videos. All this just in exchange to live in my house. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. And it's, thank you, Colt. I appreciate that, but I don't think I can read that one. ALR is financially independent. Yeah, don't you think at that point, wouldn't you encourage your partner to, like, start a savings account or something? Like, get your own checking account.
You would think. But no, Amber didn't want Beck to have their own checking account. Amber didn't want Beck to leave. She wanted Beck to have to stay. It's financial abuse.
Yeah, you would think that you would encourage somebody to, like, here, you can have your own. This is a nice little starting nest egg right here.
And Amber didn't need help with the bills. She was making $100,000 a year.
Oh God,
Probably more. She did not need help with the Netflix bill.
A conservative estimate during the live stream era, around that time, she was getting like 100,000 views per video, doing a few videos a week. She was probably making 40,000 a month.
Yeah.
In the live stream era.
Probably. And so many of those super chats in the live streams were like, this is for Beck.
Yeah.
And Beck got none of them.
Yes, I mean, some of it when you force your girlfriend to be unemployed is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could see... Ready to get flamed here a little bit. You get $5,000. You don't pay for any bills. You should offer.
Yeah, some of it.
Can I give you some of this to help with the bill?
Yeah.
And Amber should have said no.
Mm-hmm.
But the offer should have been put out there.
Yes.
But to forcibly take it, that's getting in a whole another direction.
Right. And like with what Colt had said, like Beck getting the car, getting the free place to live, getting the food. Yes. But also the having to work for her is where it's... Beck, it seems like, was like on call 24/7 to be Amber's caretaker.
Absolutely.
So I feel like there needs to be some kind of compensation there. Living in somebody's house, you don't sign up to be someone's personal servant just because you move in with them in a relationship. It's not, I'm now your indentured servant because we live together.
Yeah. For sure, but it's not yours to demand. No, absolutely not.
Right.
100% no. Amber is just a shitty person. Tell me how little you think of your significant other and the passing of their parent demanding the inheritance. That just pisses me off. A supportive partner would only encourage them to use it for themselves, save it, etc. Yeah, that would be the way ideally it would go down. Hey, I got this money. Can we put it to bills? Nah, you should open up a bank account.
Right, but Beck having a bank account would mean Beck could leave when Amber was terrorizing them, making them stay up in the middle of the night to play choosy. Beck could be like, well, you know what? I got $5,000 in the bank. I'm out. Amber couldn't let that happen.
Beck got $5,000 from it.
Amber to have it, and it really hurt, but she took it anyway. When I told her that I would like to do something with the money, she dismissed it and treated me like I owed it to her, and it wasn't my choice. She said that I couldn't have it because the bills needed to be paid, even though I knew
Beck's family failed her. They should have gotten her out of there.
Yeah, I feel like if whatever Beck had said before about their family given an intervention, like your family knew that Amber was fucked. Like they should have been like, we're gonna hold on to this money until you're not with Amber anymore.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this money's gonna stay here until you get out.
And like I think about it like if that were my daughter in that situation, I just wouldn't let her go back.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're not going to get your Rugrats t-shirts.
Right. We'll buy you new Rugrats t-shirts. You're not going home.
Just leave them behind.
Yeah.
I would just physically not let you go back.
Yeah.
We're changing your phone number right now.
Yeah.
Give me that phone. I'm going to go drop it off in the middle of the park.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are... Hindsight's 20/20.
Amber's a horrible person.
enough from you.
Oh yeah, that is the one thing that is not up for debate here.
YouTube to cover bills and rent with no problem.
Yeah, thanks for doing this, Beck. Not a super long one. Actually, I don't think it was. No, it wasn't. Like I said, there's another part there if you want to do it, but there's no rush because this must be a bit draining. But I'm hoping it's good for you. Like I've said before, it was good for Casey. I was really sad about the Casey interview, but he said, no, it was good. It's good to get this out. I suppose you do after a while, don't you? You suffer all this abuse, and after however long, you think, right, I'm ready to share my story. And like I say, I've had plenty of messages from people saying, because Beck is doing this, I feel a bit more confident to speak up. I think we just had a weird one there, didn't we? I feel a bit more confident to speak up about my situation. Right, anyway, thanks for doing this, Beck. I hope you're doing all right.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, that was pretty insane.
That was wild.
I think that there are a few things that are not up for debate in this situation. Beck was taken advantage of.
Beck was taken advantage of.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Beck's family failed her.
Yeah. If I were a lawyer, I would offer to help Beck take Amber to small claims court for at least the YouTube money.
Beck's family failed them. Amber is a shitty person. And it is a good thing that Beck is out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And now talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Amber's supposed to do her members live tonight. Oh, I wonder if she's gonna not. It's tricky to get an adult out of a situation like that. Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't want to get into it. I have thoughts and I have opinions on it that I think the family really, really failed them.
Yeah, I think also a lot of people
because they're
are,
holding interventions and then what? Okay, bye.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure a lot of people look at it like, well, why didn't you just say no? But when you're stuck under someone who's controlling you like that, you really don't think you can say no. It's, I don't know. It's very sad.
Yeah. Let me get this straight. ALR is an abusive POS, but Beck got to coast on her and not work for multiple years. Neither one of them are good people. I think at the time, Beck was definitely...
Yeah, I feel like Beck quit her job, and Amber was like, go ahead and quit your job. I'm going to support us. And Beck was like, hell yeah, I'm going to quit my job, and we're just going to hang out and do YouTube. And then it probably
just
turned
slowly...
into, well, now you have to take care of me. Well, now you have to wipe me. Well, now you have to brush my hair. Well, now you have to bring a bowl and wash my dirty body. And it just turned into something way more than what Beck thought she was signing up for at the beginning. Marie Michelle, welcome to the Surfs. Thank you.
Hey, there is also a part of it where a no early on to some of this stuff would have prevented.
Yeah, like, but I'm sure if she had tried this with Jade, Jade would have said, fuck no, I'm not doing that. And that would have been the end of it.
Yeah.
But Beck never stood up for themselves.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think this the standing up for themselves is...
Yeah. But I mean, I can see where you're coming from with like, you quit your job and just hung out and thought you were just going to hang out and do YouTube and not have to work and live for free. But then it kind of turned really dark, it seems like. If the stories are true, it turned really ugly. And the way that Amber treats people on camera makes me think she's very capable of treating people even worse off camera.
That's what makes me think that most of the stuff Beck has said so far has been true.
Yeah,
just
at least
because we can kind of see the person Amber is.
Yeah. Yep.
No one can force you to quit your job. I don't think it was much of a force.
No, I think it was probably like, I don't want you around other women.
No.
I'm going to break up with you.
I don't think it was even that. I think it was,
Beck was like, please
I know
don't leave
you
me.
have a hard job. Why don't you? It was...
Because I want to take care of you.
No, it was sold as a, well, here, why don't you quit your job? And then we can...
Oh, you work for me. We make videos together. And that's what Beck keeps saying. Every time I said I didn't want to be in the videos, Amber would say, but you work for me.
Ooh, so tips, overtime, and Social Security are no longer going to be taxed. I thought Social Security wasn't taxed.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is.
Maybe SS means something else.
That's
I
awesome.
thought Social Security wasn't taxed.
That's awesome.
Is that like a confirmed thing? Can
that was supposed to be signed in before it was ever even...
Can I get a link? Okay, no more of the heavy stuff with Beck.
Okay.
Because it seems like the chat's pretty divided on it too.
Yeah.
I want to look at the video that Amber put up called Lying to You All. I'm a lying liar who lies.
She is a lying liar who lies.
Social Security was taxed in certain situations. The bill passed tonight. Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, it is taxed. I thought it was not. So, guys, please hit the like button. Please share it out. All that fun stuff. Streamlabs down below. Blah, blah, blah. We are almost 60% to goal. We have the YIPPEEE train, our first one. And look at that cute little guy go.
Oh,
isn't he adorable?
He is adorable.
All right, so they're liking the sharing, all that stuff. Add to the YIPPEEE train. I want to see how many YIPPEEs we can get. Fake Gamer K, yeah. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. This is the first for not having a job.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. This is the first video of the Reactlin series.
Reactlin?
You can't react to yourself, Amber.
Reactlin?
So
react to a snowflake documentary.
Yeah, I would watch that on a live stream with
react to the thing we just watched with Beck and Snowflake. React to that.
I would watch that on a live stream with 500 of my closest friends.
Yeah.
Done. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security. One Republican voted. Who voted no? Oh, and every single Democrat voted no.
Voted no to stop taxing tips and overtime.
Why would you vote no on that?
Shit. Wow. Not even one of them.
Whoa.
They care about the little guy most.
No idea how this is going to go down, but so many people are like, girl, just react to some videos. And I don't know what to react to. So I went to Instagram and asked you guys, what do you want to see? And you guys gave me so many ideas. I got a cute little journal out and I wrote down at least 30 ideas. Like there's so many, but I figured I would start off with the video that I feel like altered my YouTube experience and like the way people view me. It's a video that I uploaded 9 years ago on August 5th, 2016. The video is called Confessing Everything I've Lied About. So I remember that the reason why I filmed that video is because I saw another YouTuber do a Confessing Everything I Lied About and their audience was so like understanding.
Crenshaw? Oh, fucking probably was.
Probably.
And like gracious. And I was like, I need to do the same thing because I wanted to be accountable. I was like holding a lot of guilt.
Zach.
And
that was their position of their last POTUS candidate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't think that ever would have gone to the floor.
No.
My audience reacting in the same way that that other YouTuber's audience did. It actually backfired on me. And ever since then, like I've been known as the girl who lied and the girl who continues to lie, even though since from that point.
I'm not going to count shoulder to shoulder, but I'll count tricep to tricep and say that's probably two of me.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
I've made sure to be honest and transparent, even in times where I did not
loud? She was soft to us, so I boosted the volume.
Want to be. Have I been perfect? No.
Fucking hate Eye Patch McCain.
I am human, but I'm also
Eye Patch McCain. Oh, that's gorgeous.
a YouTuber who shares a lot, but I'm still trying to hold on to so much privacy that sometimes the lines are blurred. Anyways, let's like get into this reaction. Hey you guys, so this video, let's be real, is a little, I don't know, nerve-wracking for me to film, but I feel like I need to get this stuff off my...
She looks like somebody's aunt.
Yeah.
My chest and...
Avon earrings.
Thomas Massey, huh? Because it would increase the deficit by 300 billion. So... Are we supposed to believe that taxes on tips and overtime balance the budget by $300 billion? No,
I don't believe it.
No, that math is not mathing.
I just want you guys to know that... Sorry, my hair though. I knew I needed to poke these things.
I hate those fucking things so goddamn much.
Her greasy tendrils?
Yeah, the sideburns.
Being said, Eye Patch McCain lost his eye by looking into a glory hole in Tel Aviv. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh boy.
Let's get real. Okay. I knew that coming onto YouTube, I was going to need to protect myself. I knew also I was gonna get a lot of backlash. Backlash hurts sometimes. Unless you're a YouTuber who has a pretty decent following and they get a lot of haters, I don't think you'd understand. You know, genuinely right here, I look so innocent. I sound so innocent. And I was getting a lot of hate at that time. But that girl right there had no idea what was coming for her at all.
Whoa. I saw this on the news this morning. Smuggler caught trying to sneak $10,000 in cocaine into a plane under his wig.
You go through a little thing that scans you, dude. What are you doing? The hair-raising footage. Oh my god.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Where do you see that?
He's a cokehead, all right. Hair-raising footage captured Colombian cops exposing drug smuggler. Oh my god.
Hair-raising footage.
I mean, he thought it was a good idea.
Man, I saw one the other day. Cops at the border caught this guy with pallets. And they checked the pallets and there was nothing in them. But the cop took a crowbar in some type of thing and measured out from the edge of the pallet and clacked it open. And it popped open and there were drugs in the wood of the pallet. But it wasn't like a half inch or a quarter inch. It was like an inch and a half away. And it's like, dude, somebody snitched.
Yeah.
Because if you just did it,
see it.
if you just did it like an inch into the pallet, it would have still been just wood.
Right.
It was like in the
Somebody
actual.
snitched.
It's like
They knew it
somebody
was coming.
fucking snitched.
Yep.
Everybody.
Those were all really good questions, and I hope I was able to give you guys.
Wrong video.
Just imagine yourself like at school and you get bullied by everyone in class. It hurts, it does. And I feel like a lot of the time you need to protect yourself to prevent backlash. But no matter if I protect myself or if I don't, it's gonna happen. And see right there where I was saying, like, sometimes you have to protect yourself. I remember wanting to protect myself and the people around me because the hate was rising. It was getting worse. And trust me, I was bullied in school. I very much was. But I was bullied by like a handful. And now all of a sudden I was being bullied by hundreds. I think I was just becoming overwhelmed. And I feel like I need to kind of admit to
I'm being bullied by every.
I don't believe Amber was bullied at school.
I don't believe anybody who is always the eternal victim.
Yeah, I don't believe Amber was bullied. I believe Amber was a bully.
Yeah.
I think Amber threw her weight around and acted like she was going to fight everybody and thought she was queen shit at school.
100%.
some things that I have like
With her Fiji water.
About. This is really hard. I'm not a liar. I was protecting my feelings as much as I could. I know it's selfish of me to do. I'm putting myself online for a reason, to speak out and be like, this is me, this is who I am. And it's like, I still felt like there were certain things that I needed to kind of hide away. And I do feel like that's okay. Like, I absolutely
Why does she still have the same stupid hairdo?
Why is she bobbing her head around like that?
agree with myself back then. I wanted to be open and transparent and share my life, but like there was also another side of me where I was like, I need to protect some things. And in doing so, it led me to lie, which then led me to make this video. And it's like, I don't even remember the things I lied about. So let's keep watching. Trust me, there's a lot of things about me that you guys have no idea about. But it's like, if I bring something up or whatever.
I'm going to set a timer for how long you have to scratch my back.
Or you guys see something like,
I feel like you set a timer at bedtime with your wiggles and I don't scratch fast enough.
Until I lay down. You have
do
to
it immediately. I'm not allowed to set my stuff down. I'm not allowed to like get comfortable.
No, when I sit in bed,
you start wiggling and I have to do the back scritches.
I guess maybe ignore this.
They feel nice.
I can at least like settle first.
I never get any touches.
You're such a lie.
Situation.
When do you ever come up and just go, hey?
Literally all day.
Fuck, you don't.
Literally all day.
I really don't know. Sadly,
I usually
have
just get a
learned
this.
that even ignoring a
that's when you
situation,
try to get a
shit
kiss.
still gets.
Because I'm like working on the computer and you're like, and I'm like, here, forehead.
Hectic. Some people believe that withholding information equals lying, but I don't see it that way. When you're sharing your life on YouTube, sometimes you want to withhold things.
There is a whole phrase about not telling the truth by not saying everything. There's a whole phrase, and I believe it is used as a legal term. If AYS is still out there, maybe she can correct me. You got to get your water because I got my water.
I'm not gonna make a bunch of noise with it like you are.
Copying me. God. It's called lying by omission.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you still want to have like your privacy bubble. And I feel like that frustrates a lot of people, but it shouldn't. I think every YouTuber or reality star or whoever it may be should only share what they're comfortable with.
I do have a list of things I want to talk about.
Your girl has always been a list maker, still am.
So the first thing, some of these you guys might not care about or whatever, but the reason why we moved to Kentucky.
Dilzy, why do you say no, all capital?
What?
Dilzy says, I know she was bullied. No. Did you bully Amber when she was a kid?
Big girls in school fall into one of two categories, bullied and the bullies. The way you can tell which one they are is how they act as adults. It's rare to find a big girl bully that changes if they're big women. I was bullied. I don't know, Liz, you kind of seem like a bully to me.
Amber seems like a bully now.
I said it's because Destiny wanted to be there for her mom. I said we wanted to take care of her. I think I might have said that in a vlog. I don't know why, but it's not the truth. We were just tired of Florida, honestly. I mean, mainly Destiny was... how do I word this without, like, saying too much, but, you know, you get my drift. Her mainly, she just felt kind of like it was time to move on from Florida. You know, some things were happening that she just wasn't happy about.
I bet Amber was like, it's too hot here.
She
I don't
wanted
live here anymore.
Yeah, it's too
That's why they left
sticky.
Florida. I'm too sticky, and Amber was too smelly, and Destiny was like, yeah, we should probably move somewhere
New beginning.
where you're not
I
so
have,
smelly.
you know, said that on my Snapchat quite a few times and things like that. But I just felt like it was easier for me to say, you know, oh, we just want to be there for her mom.
Okay, Amberlynn, this lie confuses me because I feel like it would have been easier for me to just straight up be like, Destiny wants a new start somewhere else. I don't know why I had to like say something that wasn't true. That's a little weird, gotta admit.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys will consider that a lie or not, but it's something I've said that, you know, I wasn't 100% like truthful about. So if you guys remember my aunt situation, this was a while ago though.
Oof, the aunt situation. I was not expecting this.
This was probably, I don't know, it was months ago. Months, to be honest. When I uploaded a video about how my aunt doesn't talk to me anymore because I'm fat. I'm a little on edge about that. I ended up talking to her and my cousins regarding that video. I had no idea they were gonna see it. I had no idea my aunt even watched my
I didn't know they were gonna know I lied.
Right.
YouTube anymore.
That is a true statement. I did not know that she watched all my videos. And I will say, when I did upload the my aunt doesn't speak to me anymore because I'm fat video, I genuinely, at the time, that's like genuinely how I felt.
Ridiculous
but that
thing
doesn't
to
mean
say.
that's true.
Or anything. And they were greatly offended.
She doesn't speak to me anymore because
But
I'm
at the
fat, but I've been
time,
fat forever.
I was vulnerable and I was upset, and I really felt like blaming my weight on everything was just like the easiest way to go.
Okay, taking accountability. Round of applause, round of applause. I'm not gonna lie, no pun intended. I'm not gonna lie, I still do that now. I blame my weight on a lot of things. And sometimes it's things that like don't even make sense and aren't really justified.
It's hard. Like I have a weight
Like people not liking the Grim Feeder?
issue, and I have, you know, mental issues that cause, you know, me to be bigger. You don't just get this big for no reason. It just doesn't work that way. Like, of course, you can get, you know, overweight. That's normal, but to become so more...
You can tell the Valley Girl accent was a lot more put on back then.
Yeah.
...really obese, there's something wrong. And I kind of wanted to ignore all that and just be like, oh, my aunt doesn't talk to me because I'm fat. I just thought it would be easier.
And truly, back then, I did a lot of clickbait. And I think also titling my video that was very like eye-catching, and I knew that people would want to watch.
Is the accountability in the room with us?
Right.
More to me than my weight when it comes to me and my aunt's, you know, relationship. I pushed her away because of just who I am and how I am as a person. And that's the truth. And it's really not has anything to do with my weight. At the time I felt like that. Sometimes I still do. I really don't know.
It's kind of crazy to me that like I am taking a lot of accountability and I feel myself being super...
I'm taking a lot of accountability.
She's never taking accountability ever.
Did you hear that?
It's kind of crazy to me that like I am taking a lot of accountability and...
I am taking a lot of accountability.
Oh, Mew, member for 5 months. Thank you, dear. Says, send thoughts on my current print picture in Pew Discord.
I'll take a look right now.
she's giving her past self ass pats to boost her present self's own ego. She really is. Like, in the way that she acts in the old video, she's so fucking phony. The way she's talking, the way she's moving around, it's so fake and so phony. And she still does the same shit now. Like, you have not grown up at all.
I am gonna need an STL for that, good sir.
That's pretty cool. And Jilly Bean? Say Bean? Yeah. Jilly Bean, welcome to the surfs. Thank you.
I gotta hear taking a lot of accountability.
Really don't know.
It's kind of crazy to me that like I am taking a lot of accountability and
I'm taking a lot of accountability.
A lot of accountability.
I feel myself being super vulnerable in this video, and I'm genuinely admitting to things that like I know at the time I didn't not want to admit to. Like being that vulnerable sometimes it's really embarrassing, and I felt a lot of shame there, and I kind of feel it now.
You should feel ashamed of that outfit.
Excuses as to who I am.
You should feel ashamed of what you're wearing now too.
I fibbed to her a few times just so she would stay in my life. I know that sounds so fucking strange, but
wow, that is crazy behavior. So back then, I displayed a BPD symptom. A BPD symptom that I also still struggle with, but I'm telling you, my early 20s,
trying to tickle me.
I was so bad with that. So what it is when you feel like you're being abandoned by someone that you really care about, you go to like extreme lengths to try to get them not to abandon you. And me admitting that I would tell my aunt fibs just so she wouldn't leave my life.
Extreme lengths, not so they don't abandon you, like not allowing Beck to have a single penny.
Yeah.
Those extreme lengths so she couldn't leave the house.
Wild.
Is really sad to hear. Like that
Stop
is genuinely
it.
like, damn girl, you have been struggling for far too long. And I know I'm not perfect now in 2025, but like the Amberlynn back then, 9 years ago, she didn't know all of the knowledge that I know now about BPD. It doesn't make those things right or okay, but like looking back and now having an explanation is just like, whoa.
I don't know. That's really all I want to say regarding that is no, my aunt, you know, she didn't stop talking to me because I'm fat. She stopped talking to me because of the issues I brought upon her, I guess. And if she's watching this, I am so sorry, and I really just, I wish I could change who I am as a person.
That breaks my heart to see myself like that, because I know that I was
Michelle said, "Leave me
struggling
alone."
and I didn't understand why I was the way I was in any regard. And it's like now as a 34-year-old woman, I was literally 25 then. I was just in my mid-20s. I had no idea why I was the way I was. So being able to kind of like figure that out now, like I feel bad that I've let down that girl from 9 years
Chins are more defined in Passlin
ago because I didn't do it sooner, but I'm also glad that I'm doing it now.
The chins are settled in presently.
Because I really want my aunt back. Like, it affects me, it really does.
Weird how she's never talked about her.
Sorry.
So did the aunt stop talking to her because she was fat or because she was a big liar and piece of shit?
The old fat one is present day Amber.
Okay. The next thing is my weight. I wouldn't say I've lied to you guys per se about it, but I definitely haven't been like very into like telling you guys my weight.
All right, you guys, so here is the moment that made it to where like no one ever believes my weigh-in videos. Like people have been saying I've been lying about my weight since the end of time, when in actuality the only time that I have ever lied about my weight was during this moment. In this
is when you were gaining weight.
Yep, every time you've been gaining weight.
The only time you lie about your weight is when you're gaining weight. That's a fucking wild way to work that, Amber.
Video, and I forget how I even did that. Like I'm on the edge of my seat. Like I just want to keep watching.
I'm fluctuating a lot currently with my weight. It's frustrating because I'll do really good at something and then I will mess up, and then I'll do really good at something and then I'll mess up. This used to happen to me a lot where I would lose like 4 pounds and then gain it back, but now currently it's to the point where I gain like, I lose about 15-20 pounds and then I gain it back, and that's really bad for me. And I haven't really been 100% honest about that, because whenever someone asks me, you know, oh, she's gaining weight or whatever, I always just say I'm losing. I don't know. I don't need the backlash.
So I do understand myself back then. Like
she's doing the Chantel thing. I didn't lie, but here's why it's okay that I lied.
I understand why I would say that, because I was not used to the hate. I was not used to the backlash. Now, I don't care if you guys know how much I've gained, how much I've lost, how much I'm maintaining. Like, obviously, because I'm used to the backlash. I'm used to the hate. But back then, like, I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want you guys to know, but I should have just ignored it. I shouldn't have lied. I shouldn't have led you guys astray thinking I was losing weight when I wasn't. That's not okay. And that has definitely made it to where it's hard for you guys to believe me now, which I understand that. But it was 9 years ago. Since that video, I can tell you, I have never lied about my weight since then.
At all. I don't want it. I just feel like it's so much safer to just say what people want to hear.
This is my new favorite hobby.
Stop bothering the dog.
Look at her. Watch.
Scooch, Eve, scooch. Oh, she got up for that one. Oh, Lord, she coming. No, of course, Mama, not yikes, you're not being too mean.
What I feel like people will not hate me for. I don't know how to explain it, but I can 110% say I've never been 500 pounds. I know a lot of people are saying, you know, oh,
yet. He hadn't been 500 pounds yet.
500 pounds, she's about to be 650 pounds. Like, this has never happened.
I was absolutely being honest there. And a lot of people even think now, like, oh, you've been 600 pounds. Oh, you're 650 right now. Oh, you're 700.
Girl,
people
you were 597. You're 600 pounds.
Overestimated, like, how much I actually weigh.
My highest weight is 485, and right now, today, I weighed 476, I think it was. And currently, right now, I am losing weight. Like, I'm not gaining. I promise you that.
Currently, is that the electric martial arts fighter?
Mm-hmm.
Get it?
Go. Do it, Brian.
Rune, yeah, he's paying no attention at all. He's throwing gummy bears at the dog.
Wait, what?
Sin doesn't give a shit about what Amber's saying?
No, currently caught my attention. We were standing in line at the store and they had socks by the checkout, and poor Miss Sin.
Oh my god.
One was called like "My Heart Beats for You" with pictures of beats on it. I'm like, hey babe, this, and I was saying this really obnoxiously loudly. Like, this heart says "beats for you" and it's got beats on the sock. Do you get it? Beats like a heartbeat.
He read every sock like that. Every single one. All the stupid punny Valentine socks. I had to hear them all and say, "Get it? Get it?" And the whole people in line had to hear all about it.
What was the soup one?
I don't remember. Oh, miso something.
I miso so much. Oh, I get it because miso is. I did that with every single one.
Yeah, he's shrimping, Sam. We're shrimping.
Amber didn't lie about her weight. She just hit 572 and refused to gain weight on camera.
Yep.
Refused to weigh in on camera ever again.
Yep.
Indeed. And that is...
yes, Ash, there is a yippee train.
Yeah. It's 13 on the yippee.
That I have been weighing myself practically every day. I skip a few days here and there, and the scale is going down.
The last one?
I'm in fear it's going to go back up again because my mind always wins. Losing weight is mind over matter, and that's just how it's always been.
Is number 10.
I feel
Janet's number 10.
Yay, Janet!
Janet, send me your address somewhere.
Okay.
Twitter, Discord, and we'll send you your prize for being number 10.
My mind is so strong with some things, but I feel like my weight is just like, ugh. Anyways, the next thing is about my girlfriend Destiny's weight gain and if she's actually.
What were some of the other socks?
I don't remember, but I don't remember the socks. I tried to put it out of my head immediately.
Gained weight. So
something about sushi. Oh
my god.
We belong soy-gather. And I get it. It's like together, but soy-gather.
Yeah, but the soy sauce.
Before we continue to see what I said about Destiny, I think this is another prime example of I should have just ignored it, and I shouldn't have mentioned my partner's weight gain, weight loss, whatever it may be. But I have a feeling I'm going to say to protect Destiny, I lied.
I told you guys that Destiny has not gained weight since she's been with me. I've said that at least 100 times. But she has gained weight since she's been with me.
We're not surprised, Amberlynn. We are not surprised.
Look at that cat.
Stop! Don't make me look for the cat so you can steal my last
I do want to say, before she met me,
here, you can have one.
She gained weight from birth control. A lot of people are like, why'd she take birth control? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's not really your business. Like, I don't want to say.
Girl, you should have just said that when people are like, has she gained weight? You should have also been like, that's none of your business. But I think I understand why I didn't say that is because if I would have said that's none of your business, then people would assume that she gained weight. And my idea at the time of protecting Destiny was to let people know that no, she did not.
It's weird how
they're like, she's a lesbian. Why?
Amber wanted to protect Destiny's weight gain, but went to the store with Beck like, that ain't gonna fit you, you're fat.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird. Why do you try to protect Beck's
There is
feelings?
other reasons why people need birth control, and I just don't really want to say that. Destiny did give me permission to talk about her weight and just explain to you guys that I have been trying to protect her feelings. When I moved in with her, or we like moved in together in our apartment, she weighed 181 pounds, and as of today she weighs 206.
Okay, this is weird behavior. Now I'm like giving specifics. I went from wanting to protect Destiny to now like giving specifics of like how much she's gained. That's weird. I should have just stuck with, yeah, I lied about that. Let's move on.
So she's gained about 25 pounds. On her body structure, of course, that's really horrible, and I feel really bad, and I blame myself so much.
It's really horrible?
I do.
It's horrible?
It's really horrible.
She's never been a healthy eater, though, I will say that, but I feel like it's only gotten a little worse since she's been with me, and I feel horrible about it. Like, I don't want to go into any more with that. I just feel freaking horrible, and I want her to lose weight more than I want myself to lose weight, because I care about her and love her more than I love myself.
The fake crying.
Yep.
I want to change my voice and squint my face.
And when I see her eat something that's bad for her, it breaks my heart because she doesn't understand nutrition like I do. She doesn't understand nutrition like I do.
Yeah, Amber, you're an asshole.
She's trying to do the meme again.
Yeah, she's memeing herself.
That went viral.
And I don't like.
Yeah, because you don't understand nutrition, obviously, ma'am.
Like, who's gonna listen to me? Look at me, you know, that's just how it goes. I did not want this video to be like this, but I should have known. Okay, so something else I've lied about is the job I had in Florida. I told you guys that I was a PCA worker at a assisted living facility full-time, and I wasn't. I was a PCA worker at assisted living facility, but I was not full-time.
You guys, I miss that job so much. That is by far my favorite job that I've ever had. It was so rewarding, and the people I met were absolutely
It's the only job you ever had.
amazing. So I would go in there on my days off. Me and Destiny would go in there on our days off.
Destiny said you went in there on your day off to follow her.
Uh-huh.
And I would do a lot of volunteering. I even did it on days where Destiny wasn't working because I genuinely enjoyed being there and being with the
This is all a lie.
residents. So I think the reason why I was like, yeah, I work full time is because I did go there during a full-time shift, because when Destiny was working, because we worked together, I would also
Because Destiny might talk to other women.
Yep.
While she was at
go there
work.
with her. I don't know why I couldn't have like literally just said that though.
Yeah,
like,
tears
I don't know why I had to
immediately
say that
dry.
I like
Just
work
a
full-time. I
squeaky
should've just
voice
said I have a
and
part-time
screechy
job, but I'm
face,
there
and that's it.
full-time.
I worked 4 hours. It started off 4 hours a day for 3 days, and then I got 4 hours a day for 4 days, and then I got 4 hours a day for 5 days. And then eventually I was 4 hours a day for 6 days, and then I started covering a lot of other just random shifts, like 8-hour shifts, and I did a 16-hour shift one time.
I'm telling you, that 16-hour shift was rough. I was there the whole day and then the whole night, and then I had to wake up the residents, change their Depends, and shower some of them.
That never happened.
And I was like half asleep. I was like, this is the first time I've ever done this, like a 16-hour shift. But honestly,
I doubt that she was actually one of the people that were actually like changing the residents. She was probably just like there helping serve the meals and hang out and make sure everybody's okay.
Amber's not funny. I'm funny. Chat's funny. Slabs if you agree. That's pretty
That's right.
rewarding
Nate
job, no
Dogg.
matter how tired I was.
I was part-time. I was always on call, but I was part-time. I lied to you guys and said I was a full-time. Because I felt so guilty about my life in Florida. I mean, my life in Virginia. Sorry, I've lived so many places I don't even know anymore. Okay. I felt so guilty about my life in Virginia. I lived with my ex-girlfriend for almost 4 years without a job, and I lived off of her parents. And
all right, so here I feel like I'm just making excuses for the lie that I told, because the excuse doesn't even make sense. Like, I should have been proud of the fact that I even got a part-time job after spending so many years.
I should be proud of the fact that I got a job.
I did something one time. You should be
20
proud of
years
me.
ago.
I did one thing once.
Without a job, like I should have been proud of that, but instead it's almost like I felt ashamed, which is really weird.
I got a lot of beef because of that online, and a lot of people didn't understand why I didn't have a job at the time and this and that. So I wanted you guys to be proud of me, and I didn't want you guys to think I was some helpless person, and I thought by saying I had a full-time job that it would make me seem like some freaking awesome person, and really it didn't.
Hello?
I don't know why I lied about that. Besides the point is I just needed I almost needed confirmation from other people.
Well, you can turn your crying on and off like that for the trucks. You just have to make a
Validation.
squeaky voice and squint your
Validation is
eyes,
the word.
and then stop doing that.
What I was looking for. I felt like I needed validation from other people. I felt like people would think that a part-time job isn't as good as a full-time job. But Amberlynn, it was good enough. I just wish you believed it then.
Because sometimes I just felt like, why do I live off of everybody? Why can't I just support myself?
Yeah, why not?
I did not want to live off of Destiny, and when I was living in Florida at the beginning, I did not make enough money on YouTube. I lied about that. I did not make enough money on YouTube to support us at all. Now I will say YouTube income is incredible, and I'm so grateful for you guys because
that's gone too.
Really helps. It doesn't just help me.
She
it
still
helps
lives
Destiny.
very comfortably.
Oh yeah. But the thankful.
Yeah.
Helps her mom when she needs something, and I want to be that person. I'm so tired of just living off other people. I got so used to it being a foster care kid, like, because I was in foster care for so many years of my life, and I lived with so many families and group homes and children's shelters that I was so used to just relying on other people, and I didn't want to do that in Florida, and I had a moth on my head. That's cute. Just kind of, you guys rewind and go look at that. I wanted to change when I moved.
Bugs crawling out of her hair again.
She's Oogie Boogie.
Moved to Florida, and you know, I knew the only job I could possibly get was working with Destiny, because not a lot of people want an obese girl. They don't. And I'm very grateful for, you know, I have a job here. I haven't yet started because they haven't yet contacted me yet, which is a bunch of BS. If you ask me, this is a big process, and like, YouTube is a job right now. It's reliable income, and it's a lot of income, and I'm appreciating it so much. Like, I don't even need a job outside of YouTube, but I feel like because of all the years that I didn't have a job living in Virginia, that I need a job. I need to pay back. I need to, it's like a whole thing.
Okay.
It's like a whole thing.
All right, we're gonna skip to the very end.
It's a whole bunch of bullshit.
Embarrassing.
Amber, why would you pick
that,
this of all the things to be a react channel? Come on.
It made me realize that my stamina
Hasn't
is
she
actually
reacted to this old shit before?
Yeah.
better than it was then, because I vlogged while I was in Target recently, and I was up walking in there for like 2 hours. So it actually makes me kind of
We're not in Target for 2 hours.
proud of myself, low key.
I saw the video.
And she was in the thing.
She was in a cart, in the wheelie cart, not long ago.
Yeah.
She was down at the third aisle level.
We
third row.
it.
Yeah.
And I used to not be that person, and moving to Florida really
Target for
messed
2
with me.
hours,
It
and she's
really,
so proud.
truly did. It made me so much worse off physically.
Ooh, girl, and it's only gonna get worse. And that actually makes me really sad, because pretty soon you're gonna have a moment in your life. It's only gonna be about 6 months long, but you're gonna be like low-key bedbound. I wish I could just go back to that time, or even prior to, like when I was in Virginia.
Get out
and
of
I wish
bed.
I could have just like stayed on my weight loss journey, like genuinely.
You were not on a weight loss journey then. What are you talking about?
No.
You've never been on a weight loss journey ever.
Because I let myself go. I stopped caring. I met Destiny, and she was very set in her weight, and she didn't understand like how to lose weight or anything. And so like I kind of got in that groove where I didn't care either, because she accepted me, and she
was Destiny's fault.
Mm-hmm. It's Destiny's fault.
loved me, and I regret it. I fucked up. Look at me, a fuck up. That's really all I can say. I think that's it for now. I hope you guys appreciate this video. I feel like so many people are going to be yelling and mad, and the comments are going to be harsh, and I don't think I'm going to be able to read the comments.
Yep, girl, this video made a lot of people mad, and still 9 years later, people bring up this very video. And still, if I could go back in time, I would still film it, because I remember after I filmed it, like a weight just like came off of me. It made
Not enough. You should make one now. See if that helps.
it to where people didn't trust me anymore, which definitely fucking sucked. But I no longer was guilty, and I no longer was lying to my audience.
I really don't. So this video, I might not read them, but if you guys watch this straight through, I appreciate it so much. This took so much nerve. I can't even explain how much nerve this took. But
You know what I caught Eve doing the other day?
Being weird like she is right now?
Yeah, she was being weird outside. She was laying on her side in the snow.
Mm.
And there was a snow pile by her head, but up.
Yeah.
And she just picked up her head and like chewed the snow and picked it up again when the
He's just chewing the snow, spitting it out.
so she does it, she gets like a napkin.
Yeah.
appreciate you guys watching this.
It's having fun, Dad. Don't make fun of her for being weird.
I must have accidentally leaned against the window or done something because she like jumped up and looked at me.
I really hope you guys don't hate me. I'm a human, I make mistakes, I'm not perfect, and I was just trying to protect myself. And while doing so, I not only hurt me, but I probably hurt you guys. So, but I still hope you guys enjoyed this video for what it's worth, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Wow.
And I was making snowballs the other day, and she starts running around, so we throw them at her.
She wants to play.
Oh, that was a lot. I did take accountability, but I also had a lot of like weird random excuses and like whiny behavior that I was not jiving with. So I think I can understand why my audience was like, girl, this is not cool. But at the same time, I want to sit here and make excuses.
It wasn't cool. It's not cool now. Why did you watch it again? It wasn't cool
for
then?
myself and for my past behavior as like a 25-year-old who genuinely was so fucking immature. Like I am super immature now as a 34-year-old woman. So imagine how immature I was at 25. So immature, it's insane. But anyways, wow, React Lynn, that was kind of fun, not gonna lie. Now I just want to react to a million different videos, not me turning.
You hungry?
The gummy bears are gone. You ate them all.
Dad?
Dad ate them all.
Dad ate them all.
Okay, I had like 6. You had like 25.
6?
I know, I'm telling him.
You stole 6 the first time I poured them out.
Dad, Eve's calling a lie.
Who's lying, Eve? Mom.
Not Mom.
She gave Mom the paw.
She always gives Mom the paw. Okay. All
right.
That's enough of that.
All right, guys.
These girls are liars. That's what we've learned.
Are they liars?
Tell them they're liars. Tell them, Eve.
Eve, tell me.
Liars.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out on a Tuesday. We will see you tomorrow for our Sunday Wednesday.